Veterans get the benefits they've earned.
Thanks to DAV, I was able to begin to heal.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories great and small.
My victory is being able to be here for my children.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Winter evenings at Bellevue Station mean live music, happy hours, and cozy nights out. Make plans with friends and enjoy the season at Bellevue Station.
KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. You're listening to Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Music history.
I've now baptized you in the glory of Led Zeppelin.
Brutal honesty.
Today's just been a bad day for you, Mike. I don't know how else to put it.
And some questionable taste.
I do not heat up leftovers.
Oh, my
I only eat
God.
leftovers cold.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Sure, it's just the allergies. You're making me nervous over there. Been sneezing this morning.
That's what I'm going with.
That's
anyway.
what you're going with?
Yeah, allergies.
I don't need to be sick over the holidays.
Wow. I mean, I remember, what was it, last year? You were in here all congested. And
Oh, yeah, you were going somewhere.
I was going somewhere.
Yeah, you were
and
panicking.
Yes, I was panicking. And I just fought through it. So you're just going to have to fight through it.
Fight through what you're going through. Not.
You're going to have to fight it off.
Oh, so if you give it to me,
You got to fight it off.
I just got to fight it off.
Yes. And I don't have anything. I'm fine. I feel great.
Been sneezing over there.
If you sneeze a couple times, does that mean you're sick?
I don't know. Is this the allergy season? I didn't think winter was an allergy season.
It's a delay. It's 60 degrees.
Ah, I see.
It's not usually, but now it's coming back.
Oh, because
Okay?
it's warming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you went. Whoa, that was close.
I'm a mess right now. You got me all flustered
I got
thinking
you all rattled.
I'm about to get sick.
Well,
I'm not sick.
Winter rules today?
Winter rules today. Yeah, probably so. A lot
Yeah?
of leaves on the ground.
Yeah, winter rules.
Yeah. Hopefully get out.
Lift in place?
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of weather, my guy Chris Bianchi from 9 News, the guy I turn to, first of all, mostly for Brandon Stokley updates, weather updates to pass along to you. It says, it's always like, hey, Chris, I need a Castle Rock specific forecast right now. What do you got?
Chris has been great.
He's been great. Well, thank goodness this Broncos game on Sunday is going to be played here in Denver and not in Green Bay.
Oh.
So here is the scheduled or the anticipated, the forecast temperature in Denver on Sunday for kickoff.
In Denver?
In Denver.
Uh-huh.
Here, 61 degrees.
Wow.
That's good.
In Green Bay,
-5.
wind chill -5 on Sunday.
That's bad.
Wow. That's cold.
That's cold. What's the coldest game
Don't know. Cold is cold.
you ever played in?
Cold is cold.
No, there was not one that really
No.
stood out. You
No.
you were lucky. You got to spend a lot of time in domes, you know? Indy, Seattle.
No, really here.
Soft.
Seattle's not a dome.
Was that? Oh, okay. They had.
So I spent 4 years in a dome. That's
okay,
it.
4 years.
It's not a lot. Good try, though.
The coldest game you ever played in. Actually, let me answer that for you.
No. Stop it. You're a bad guy.
Yes!
Oh, I can still see it.
What?
You know what?
I know what. Well, you got to say it so the people know what.
Oh, it was that cold Baltimore playoff game here. Overtime. You in the middle of the field. Payton thought you were going to zag. You ever wake up in the middle of the night?
No.
Cold sweat?
Not from that.
Nightmares?
Not from
that.
game. From other things.
Yeah. Oh, that missed putt on 17.
Yeah, exactly.
Your wife's like, are you having the Baltimore dream again? No.
Missed another 3-footer.
No, that 3-footer on 14.
Oh, that's funny.
A little bit of a bender, left or right, but still should have made it.
Yeah, no, I cold one. I played in some other really cold ones. I can't really. I mean, cold is the thing too. Is it's usually not too bad for the players. You got those big heaters.
I hear that a lot.
Blowing.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's like you're sitting on heated benches. It's really not too bad. You're running around. You're moving. But when I went back to Baltimore this past last weekend for the Super Bowl reunion, we walked through the facility and they got all kind of pictures up, but they have, obviously they have a few of those 2012 pictures up from our game and from them winning the Super Bowl that year. So
yeah.
I just kind of put my head down and just mumbled to myself and just kept walking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was another reminder.
Well,
bad memory.
It is going to be a nice day for football here. And, back, I think they're talking also Chicago. Bears are hosting the Browns. Bundle up, Shador, because it's going to be, I think, again, same thing, like down around, below zero.
Oof.
It's
that time of year.
And with that wind chill in Chicago.
Well, that's why they call it the Windy City.
Is that why?
Maybe, I'm just speculating.
Maybe that could be the curveball question for the drive later today in trivia. What do you call it?
You're a freaking genius, you idiot!
Ty's eyes lit up. He's like, hey, I could probably work with them. Ty's always responsible for their curveball question. We have trivia against the drive coming up at
today?
9:15 this morning.
Oh, nice.
Building off our 4-0 record last week.
I can't believe that they got 4-0.
I know. I'm taking a closer look at my questions this week.
Okay.
Looking at
a lot, Mike.
Toughen them up a little bit.
Well, I mean, you kind of forget because we had really our November was maybe the best November since I've lived here. It just felt that way. How good the weather was. I mean, I played more golf in November than ever before, okay? And all of a sudden you look up here, we've only had one snow, and we're almost in the middle of December, right?
Correct.
I mean, our weather, it's been
nice.
It's been unbelievable. But you start to name these other places, and it's like -5, all this bad weather. Well, it's that time of year, and we're having, mid-60s.
The Broncos are being asked a lot of and downplaying, but I got to believe secretly embracing Sean Payton, the idea of being an underdog this week at home against Green Bay.
I don't really pay attention to that look, we know we're playing a good football team. That's something that we have no control over. We've got 4 tough opponents the next 4 weeks. 3 of the 4 of them are at home. We're counting on our crowd this week. Not just at the line of scrimmage, but while they're in the huddle. I go back to a few weeks ago. That communication that exists from the opponent when they're in the huddle, you'd be surprised when some teams' stadiums have it figured out. The quarterback to the group in the huddle, if that it all gets blurry, you have problems. And I thought our game, our last home with Kansas City was significant, and I'm counting on it being even at a higher level. So, we're playing a good team.
Putting the challenge out to you Bronco fans. Bring it like you did in the Chiefs game, which did make a difference. There was no doubt that the crowd noise affected Kansas City.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt. No doubt.
No, that place was rocking. You could tell on the TV. That's what he's doing. Hey, y'all are great. But, hey, let's start it a little bit earlier. When they're in the huddle, it can make a big difference, too, because you think that just when you get in the line of scrimmage, you want to be loud. No, you want to be loud, right at the beginning before they get in the huddle. Make it difficult for them to communicate there. That might take another second. That you never know what that would lead to. So, I like that by Sean.
I think that crowd's going to be I think it's going to be an electric atmosphere because you're also going to have a lot of Packer fans there. Let's just be honest. There will be.
Packers travel really well.
Yep. They'll find a way to probably get at least, what?
How many cheeseheads?
I'd say somewhere between 15 and 20,000.
What?
Oh, gross.
That many?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm a little bit surprised by that number. 15 to 20?
I'd say that.
That's almost a quarter of the stadium. I can't do math, but
yeah.
I
Okay.
think you're
minimum of 10.
Okay. See,
right,
I like how
right. I'll amend 15 to 20 to 10 to 15. How about that?
Okay.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
Still a lot.
That's still a lot, though.
Well, they are a big
It
brand.
won't be less than 10. But it'll create an electric environment. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
And the weather's gonna be great.
And the weather's
Holy
gonna be
cow.
great. Getting closer to the holidays. Broncos are rolling. Fans are in a good mood. Fans are gonna be pumped. They've been challenged to go out and be loud. I just think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be awesome. Orlowski, our NFL ESPN insider, who's actually, I'm watching him on TV right now. But we'll hear the best of Dan as he was on with us during that 9 in case you missed it. What impressed him most about R.J. Harvey a week after he had been critical of the rookie running back? That's next.
Did the Broncos offense unlock a new fighting style in Las Vegas?
They were surgical with a scalpel, not a hatchet. There was not a single play that even went for 19 yards.
How smooth is that?
You know what yesterday's Broncos offense was? It was Floyd Mayweather. No knockout punches. And there they were with a 24-17 win.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Most people don't think about their garage door until it stops working. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello of Don's Garage Door Service. A noisy garage door is a cry for help. Most repairs are simple, but if left untreated, they can turn into costly repairs. Your garage door works hard every day, and a little maintenance goes a long way. We fix garage doors fast with quality parts designed to last a lifetime. There's never a good time for your garage door to break. Whether you're rushing to work or you're trying to get the kids to school, we know how much you rely on your garage door. That's why we offer same-day repairs, because life doesn't wait. And neither should you. Over 90,000 five-star reviews don't happen by accident. They happen by putting people first. Fixing your garage door is what we do. But making your life easier and your home safer is why we do it. Families trust us because we deliver, and we'd be honored in your trust too. From repairs to upgrades, call Don's Garage Door Service today.
Winter is officially here, Denver, and Hermes Worldwide is your ride to all action. Whether you're bundling up to cheer on the Broncos at Empower Field or heading downtown to catch an Avs or Nuggets game, make sure you get there on time and in style. This holiday season, let Hermes Worldwide handle your Christmas light tours, festive nights out, stress-free airport transfers. Skip the traffic, snow, and parking hassles. Ride in warm, comfortable luxury with a professional driver who gets you there safely. Book now at 303-577-7600 or visit ridehermes.com/DenverSports.
Select Health, how can we help?
Representative.
I'm ready to answer any questions you have.
Representative.
I'm Sam.
Representative.
It sounds like you said representative. One moment. Select Health, how can we help?
Finally. Hi, I have a question on copays.
I can help with that.
Real people, real answers in real time. Select Health, insurance made simple. Learn more at selecthealth.org.
Jim, it's late in the half here at Empower Field, and things are coming to the wire at the concession stand.
Nachos are a solid choice, but Grant needs to finish strong here.
He scans his wallet and pulls out his Broncos checking debit card for 10% off.
Wow, savvy move. And with no surprise fees, he won't regret this order.
I don't know, Jim. That's a lot of cheese. Bank like a Bronco with Broncos checking from INT Credit Union. Insured by NCUA. Membership required.
This holiday season, don't drink and drive. But if you are in an accident, you're in luck. Flanagan Law, where strength meets compassion. While the other guys blend in, I stand out. Look for the Shamrock. Flanagan Law, your advocate when you need it most.
Hey Broncos country, it's Terrell Davis here. You know, in the game of life, our most valuable asset is our health.
At Fitness Gallery, we have deals everywhere, up to 50% off. Visit one of 50 convenient locations from Colorado Springs to Fort Collins. We have you covered.
Cake Mortgage Corp, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 1734623. Licensed in Colorado by the Division of Real Estate. Terms and conditions apply. These days, we expect everything fast. Streaming, food delivery, even same-day shipping. So why should using the equity in your home to get cash be any different? At Cake Mortgage, we get fast. We just got a client approved for $300,000 in under 24 hours with our Cake Fast Cash program. If you're struggling with high-interest debt, roll it into one low monthly payment and save hundreds or more each month. The best part? You'll keep your current mortgage rate and only pay for what you use. Cake Mortgage. Your fresh-baked fast cash loan is ready to enjoy. So don't wait. Call 720-850-0012. That's 720-850-0012. Or visit cakehome.com for thousands of five-star reviews.
Imagine finding your dream home and moving in right away. No waiting to sell your old place first. Sounds perfect. That's exactly what Orchard's Move First, Sell Later program lets you do. Buy your new home now and sell the old one later. Here's how it works. Orchard gives you cash so you can buy and move into your new home first, on your timeline. No waiting, no showings, no double moves. Then the Orchard experts take it from there. They handle repairs on your old home for you so you attract the right buyers. Once they're done, a local Orchard agent lists and sells your home for top dollar. Orchard's Move First program gives you the freedom to buy and move into your new and sell your old home later. Buy before you sell and get top dollar for your home with Orchard. Ready to find out how much your home is worth? Visit Orchard.com to get your free home valuation. That's Orchard.com.
If a Lenovo computer on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. It's your last chance to get exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 35% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo. We know exactly what you're not thinking about right now. Wiper blades. But now that you are, take a moment to think about how Rain-X is the #1 brand of wiper blades in America. Why? Because Rain-X thinks about wiper blades all the time. We obsess, so you don't have to. Simply install our blades and then think about literally anything else. So choose Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blades, and then go back to not thinking about wiper blades. Rain-X. Outsmart the elements.
Joel Klatt, the nation's leading voice in college football, joins Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth every Wednesday morning. Presented by Groove Toyota. Here we go. Tune in at 8:10 for exclusive insight, bold analysis, and maybe just a hint of shenanigans. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Bold takes.
I would put my fajitas up against any Mexican restaurant.
Active listening.
You weren't listening to a word I just said.
Plus, a little number crunching.
What's 12 minus 1? 12 minus 11.
1.
This is why math confuses me.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Always like to make sure you 6 a.m. listeners, the best of the bunch here on The Fan, get a chance to hear the best of Dan Orlovsky in case you missed him, as he's on with us every Wednesday during the 9 o'clock hour, 9:15 to be precise. And Dan has been not critical, but has given very honest critiques about Bo Nix's performance throughout the course of the season, harping on a lot of stuff that he feels needs to improve. But there's no doubt Dan has seen a lot of improvement in Bo these last few weeks.
Repetition, seeing a clip from this summer, and I don't know exactly where it was, but Bo was counseling and or pseudo coaching high school kids, and he has the remark of like, yep, we got to continue to do this, and I know it's boring. Sometimes you got to do the boring stuff. I went to the NFL the first day, we're going over drops and footwork, and so I think it's just the emphasis, if we're all seeing some of those things that were happening with his feet to start the season, even as close as maybe like 6 weeks ago, they are as well. And the frenetic style of play in the pocket, the running out of clean pockets and the constant running up into the pocket rather than climbing into the pocket. If we're seeing it, they were seeing it. And so I would imagine it's been an emphasis. Probably my favorite clip recently, I think there was about 1:20 left in the third quarter, and there's a little bit of issue in the pocket, and he just does a great job of subtle move to the right, shuffle or climb up, keeping his kind of left shoulder pointed downfield instead of becoming an athlete in the pocket, which at times is needed. And so if you took that one that I'm talking about and just in comparison to that Monday nighter or Sunday night or Thursday nighter when he runs up in the pocket against the Raiders, it's just a stark difference to see. And so I just that he's emphasized it's having a big positive impact.
So is that it? Not only Bo's improvement, but the improvement of the offense, cutting down on some of the penalties. It's just all reps. Just do it long enough, and eventually it clicks.
Well, hopefully, right? That's why you practice. That's why you work on it. So then hopefully you start seeing it when it matters the most, right? That's why you do it. I mean, is it totally fixed? I mean, it's hard to say that after just a few games, but it's been much better. And so, I mean, but that's – I don't know how else you fix something like that. You got to work on it. You got to practice it. And it's reps, to Dan's point. So, look, Bo can make – and he still – he'll make off his left foot, going to the left and just zip it across the middle of the football field and it be just a dime and it be perfect. He can make those throws. It's hey, when the pocket is clean, can you just be patient and hang and deliver in those situations? We know he can do it off schedule. So, and that's what he's been doing really good. You put that with the ability of him being able to do the off schedule stuff and the off balance throws. Now you have something.
Now you have something. Last week, Dan was pretty critical of R.J. Harvey. What about this week after an impressive performance against the Raiders?
Patience and vision. And I think that, Mark, is the big deal with backs is patience and vision, is specifically young backs, speedy backs. For everybody to really understand at home, these runs can often hit anywhere. You put them on paper and the desire or design of the play is to hit in this location. But really, depending on what the defense does, it could hit a yard off outside, it could hit at this design spot, it could hit backside. And so, I think really good backs and the backs that truly understand the why of blocking schemes start to understand, just like in quarterback play, hey, who's the problem on this concept? Same in the run game. Who's the problem in this run game concept? And I think Harvey's this past week job of trying to see, okay, what's the front side defensive tackle doing? How's the point of attack? Where are the linebackers flowing or not flowing? And so, I loved their 22 personnel run game when they put the fullback on the field and the 2 tight ends. And that was a big deal this past week. And I think it's something that they should try to major in a little bit more in the run game. But if they can get that out of Harvey, because that was an issue a week or two ago, I think it allows for more consistent, less missed run game.
Feeling more confident that there's life after J.K. Dobbins?
Well, we saw Harvey play complete game against the Raiders. So, no, I'm not. No. He's a young football player. So, I mean, I think they got some capable backs. And I like what Jalil brings. Bidet, we just really haven't seen him enough to really know much about him in the running game. But certainly liked what I saw from Harvey. Now, could you do it back-to-back weeks? What does it look like, against better defenses? I think that's the big thing here. But it was nice to see some progress from him. Am I ready to say, no, we're good without J.K. Dobbins? No, I'm not ready for that far yet. But Harvey's been really good this year overall. Very good in the passing game. Now the running game, hopefully he can get that going.
He is more of a threat than J.K. in the passing game.
Sure, J.K. wasn't terrible, but
no,
certainly Harvey is more of a threat there, certainly.
So after you did your Telestrator Tuesday when you broke down all 3 of those long scoring drives, and on some of those drives you saw all 3 running backs being used.
2 of them. At least 2 of them, maybe all 3 of them.
No, there were times that either...
No, I'm saying 2 of those drives.
Oh, there were 2 of them out there together?
2 of those drives, all 3 running backs were out there.
Good, now we're on the same page.
At least 2 of them.
At least 2 of the drives.
It might have been all 3 of the drives
at least
where you
2
had
of the running
3
backs.
of the running backs.
We're good. We're on the same page. Good. Okay.
Hey, 6:23.
Hey, it's fine. We're easing into the game too. It's like the NBA.
It's the first couple rounds of a heavyweight boxing.
Yeah,
match.
exactly. Feeling each other out, just kind of
sparring
getting
a little
comfortable,
bit.
getting comfortable in the ring, taking a few punches. Yeah. Based on what you saw from all 3 running backs, has your hierarchy changed as to how you want to see him used and in what order?
Yeah. I mean, I'm good with sticking with. I wanted to make the change to Jalil as a starter for opportunities, but now I'm good with Harvey.
Yeah.
But guess what? It's a week-to-week thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This isn't anything where all of a sudden Harvey has one good game and then he's going to be the permanent starter. That's not how it works at the running back position, right? I just want to see the carries. And right now, guess what? He has earned the majority of the carries, but I've really liked what I have seen from McLaughlin. I'd like to see him get more carries.
Yesterday was a big day Big day for Brandon Stokley. He gives us the update next.
Join Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan at Blue Sports Stable in Superior for our Denver Sports Equipment Drive, benefiting Recruiting Classroom. We're taking donations of new or gently used sports equipment through December 20th. Head to denversports.com/equipment for a list of drop-off locations and most needed items. And help us spread some cheer this holiday season.
Hey, guys, you got the energy for these next few weeks with the holiday crunch here? Don't want to be running out of gas. Too much to do. Too much hosting and traveling to do. Could be dealing with low testosterone. The good news is reach out to my friends at Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic. They can have your T levels back to where they need to be so that you have that energy, that get up and go for the holiday crunch. It can happen that fast. Get introduced to Jeff and his team at Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic. Get those T levels checked. I had mine checked a couple of years ago. I was running out of gas later in the day. Found out my T levels were a little on the low end. Started a customized treatment plan that day. And today, here we are 2 years later, feeling great. Low energy, that's one symptom of low T. Putting on weight, less productive workouts, brain fog, feeling sad or depressed, loss of sex drive. If you think any of that is going on with you, it is worth the time to reach out to Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic and see if low T is effective. Fix that quickly. Schedule a consult, just $99. Start low T treatment that day, and your office visit is free. 5 locations around Denver to better serve you, including Fort Collins, Colorado Springs, and a new and improved office at Castle Rock. Call 720-440-7900 and at RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter.
Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/deal to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/deal for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/deal for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/deal. See representative for warranty details.
This is Terrell Davis, two-time world champion and Hall of Famer, wishing you happy holidays from my friends at Colorado Credit Union. The holidays are all about family, giving, and looking ahead to a great new year. And just like a great team, Colorado Credit Union is here to support you, whether it's saving for holiday gifts, planning for the future, or just making life a little easier. From everyone at Colorado Credit Union, season's greetings and have a happy and healthy 2026. Colorado Credit Union. Love where you live, love where you bank. Membership eligibility required, federally insured by NCUA.
Hellsberg gifts checked off the list. Now, time for wrapping. Earrings for mom. A gold bracelet to match the rings Danielle wears every day. And for dad, a new watch. He needs one. All right, this is going to be a good one.
Our favorite things for your favorite people. Shop in store at Hellsberg.com for up to 50% off.
Hey guys, Mark Schlereth here from my friends at Xfinity. Imagine all that could happen in 5 years. Jobs may change, kids are going to grow, new memes will come out, but also, what if you had reliable, intelligent Wi-Fi and the price didn't change for 5 years? Well, thanks to Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you actually don't have to worry about that part of your future. You're guaranteed 5 years of Wi-Fi that boosts speeds to your device, need them the most, that finds and fixes any issues before you even notice them. It's like a super intelligent Wi-Fi that keeps you protected from threats online. Plus, you get incredible gaming speeds on multiple devices with no one battling for bandwidth. For the next 5 years, all your devices are going to be working in perfect harmony, and you get our best equipment with no annual contracts, no fees, no strings attached. So even though your kids will grow up and you still won't understand what 6-7 means, your internet will stay sharp, reliable, and most importantly, the price will stay put. All with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Xfinity, imagine that. Restrictions apply. Select plans only.
Be advised, this is your opportunity to save up to 40 to 80% on a hot tub or swim spa. This weekend only, Friday through Sunday, National Western Complex. Be it your opportunity to save up to 40 to 80% on a hot tub or swim spa. This weekend only, Friday through Sunday, National Western Complex. 18-month interest-free financing. Our factories have demanded we sell 1,000 hot tubs and swim spas this weekend. National Western Complex. Huge factory incentives, factory rebates, this weekend only. National Western Complex. We can remove your old hot tub. Free delivery of your new hot tub. Hot tub starting at $2,999. National Western Complex. Free delivery of your tub. Just relax and enjoy. National Western Complex. Friday, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Free admission, free parking, free delivery. National Western Complex. Call 833-SPA-SALE or visit hottubandSwimSpaSale.com.
From boot fitness and local shopping to chef-driven dining and evening cocktails, Bellevue Station has everything you need this season. Plan your next day, date, or weekend at Bellevue Station.
Relentless mind games.
Are you trying to get me in an O'Reilly right now?
Total accountability.
You're always throwing your teammates under the bus. That's just what you do.
And a sprinkle of advanced analytics.
The Boo rating, BOO, which is balls over opponent.
It's Stokley and Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Mark will be along coming up at 7 o'clock. A reminder, have your phone give you an alert. 9:15 trivia against the Drive. Looking forward to that. See if we can build on our 4-0 week last week. Big day for you yesterday. Big day.
Yeah, it was.
How'd it go? You were excited all morning.
Yes. Every few months now, get over to the spot in the Rock and get the pedicure. Couples pedicure.
Nice.
And it was heaven. It was heaven. I mean, it was awesome. Maybe my best one ever.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It was great massage. Did a great job of cutting the toenails, just getting them all cleaned up, looking good.
Gloss. The gloss.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
the gloss.
Got a little gloss. Got a little, I don't know what it was on the lower legs, on the calves, when the massage. It was.
How about when they put your feet like in the bag?
Yeah.
It's got a hot wax in it.
Yes. Talk to me. I mean, look. It was awesome. So, yeah, it was everything that I was hoping it was going to be and more. So it was a great one to have during the holiday season, on your feet a lot.
Now, when
take care of your feet.
Now, when you're doing the couples massage, is there a lot of couple talking there, or do you guys both go off into your own little private world?
Well, the wife. You said it, not me. So, sometimes
Speaking
it's just...
of the anchor.
Wow. I'm glad she's not in the car right now.
Good job,
no,
Ty.
Yeah, she'll start talking a little bit, but then, I kind of need to. It's a good time to get some work done.
Oh, you get work done?
Yeah, like emails and just try to catch up on some stuff I need to get done.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, so then you just kind of just pay attention to your phone, right?
Okay. Busy. I'm busy.
Right.
Yeah. I'm busy.
No more bop.
So I knew this would come in. RamosLaw.com text line. Any dude that gets a pedicure is a pansy. Look, I obviously you've never had one done, sir. I'm just trying to tell you, okay? They are the best. They are awesome. There is nothing to feel question your masculinity. It is awesome.
Well, it's just like
you're depriving yourself for no good reason.
Right. I mean, who doesn't like a massage? Right? Like getting a massage, whatever.
Some more than others.
Wow.
Yes, I went there.
Yeah, you did. But who doesn't like that? You feel good. Well, just imagine that for your feet, and then you get your toenails need to be cleaned up, and then it lasts. I mean, it lasts usually a while. So
it does, yeah.
It's you can't knock. That's why we're trying to get Mark there. We got to get Mark there. So what was the deal with Mark? If he's not fired from this job,
Two things.
If he can make it to 2026.
Two things. Either the Broncos go to the Super Bowl, so we all get one done before we head off to San Francisco, or if he can go a full year without getting fired from one of his jobs.
We'll treat him to a petty.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
See, text line. I lost respect for Stoke today. Why?
That's okay.
I can tell right now you are somebody who's never had it done. Because I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Don't knock it until you try it.
Exactly. It's like whenever somebody says, I don't like hockey. I always ask, have you ever gone to a game live?
Right.
Well, no. I always say, please go to a game live, preferably an NHL game, but go to a DU game. You know, anything that's really good, high level, high caliber hockey. Watch it in person. Then tell me I don't have any interest, because I'm telling you, it changes it.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you. So now, if you've done it and you don't like it, then okay. I can't understand how you wouldn't like it, but
now if you tried it and you didn't like it, okay, fair enough. At least you tried it.
That's what I just said.
I know.
That's what I just said.
I know.
Just
But,
focus here. Focus on me.
But Chris in Kansas, mani-pedis are great until the file comes out. It's like nails on the chalkboard to me. Makes me want to punch a puppy.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
No, that's when it starts to kind of tickle a little bit. When they get that big old file out and they start like shaving down the sides of your feet and stuff in the heel.
Ooh, that does tickle. Ooh, that does tickle.
That's okay.
That does tickle.
It's okay.
Right in the arch. Right in the arch. Right in the arch. Ooh, that tickles.
If you're on your feet a lot, if you've ever had some toe problems or anything, treat yourself to this. Try it out, and you'll thank us later.
Martin in Fort Worth. Boy, we got people listening everywhere. Didn't know I was listening to The View. Sports talk, fellas. Sports talk. All right.
Sports.
Stoke, how do you feel about the Bronco linebackers squaring off against Josh Jacobs on Sunday?
Well, the Broncos linebackers are not quite the Houston Texans linebackers.
Good point.
Right? I mean, Mark told us about how great they are.
Yeah.
Will Anderson and Daniil. Don't call me Daniel Hunter. How about Petrie? Shazier.
Singletary, not Singletary.
That's what I was going to say.
Stingley.
Oh, Stingley's going to be the defensive player this year, according to Schlereth.
Move aside, PS2.
Wow. Couldn't believe that yesterday.
And then Dan Orlovsky backed him up.
It's all right. We believe.
We do believe. Let's see. As a Marine, pedicures are the best way to save your feet.
Thank you.
Hey.
Doesn't get tougher than a Marine.
If it's okay,
you can question me and my manhood, but it doesn't get tougher than a Marine. And if a Marine's telling you that, then take that. Take that for data.
Science.
Gary and Lakewood, you mamby-pambies are making me sick talking about pedicures. Snap out of it.
All right.
Get back to hard-hitting football.
Okay, boomer.
Okay.
I did have an ingrown toenail in Indy, and that was not fun. Not fun.
Trying to
run.
I know, but were you trying to wear like smaller cleats or something?
No, I cut my toenails too short.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big toe. Cut it too short, and then it started, because you're running so much, and then the nail, I guess, just started, and then it started growing into the skin.
Those things are painful.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, they're painful.
So I had to get that dug out, and never again did I cut my toenails short. Wife always complained about the toenails. Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. I'd rather hear you complain. I'd rather hear bop than have a ingrown toenail. So there you go. All right, I think we covered all the petty stuff that we need to.
Everything. I think we have done our best endorsement of why you as a guy should try it. Don't hate it till you try it, and then get back to us with your reviews. I'm telling you, you're gonna like it better than you think. Up next, we'll open up the text lines, and there is a perception out there, that's going to dog the Broncos, I think, all the way through the rest of the regular season. That, plus a potential Stanley Cup preview tonight. All that's coming up next.
Has R.J. Harvey proven he's ready to carry the torch for J.K. Dobbins?
It was a big-time performance, man. It gave me great hope that R.J. Harvey can be the answer to that question that we have had is who's going to replace Dobbins. I thought he took a huge step forward.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
You know that feeling when you catch a glimpse in the mirror and think, hey, I look 10 years younger. That's what happens when you stop dieting and start doing Soda weight loss.
I tried point counting, calorie counting, shots, and nothing has worked until Soda weight loss.
Soda weight loss gives you a personal nutritionist you can text anytime.
Everybody's great here. Everybody's encouraging. There were some times where I felt down and they brought me back up. If you stick with this program, you will lose weight and you will get to your goal weight.
When you sign up for Soda weight loss, your partner joins for free.
If you're ready to feel stronger, healthier, and yes, look and feel younger, this is your moment. No meds, no gimmicks, just real results with real support.
Remember, sign up now and your partner joins for free. Visit sodaweightloss.com. That's SOTA weightloss.com.
Soda is, say it with me, state of the art.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
CVS Health supports people in the moments that matter, from picking up a prescription to connecting care. With nearly 5 million daily interactions and serving 185 million consumers and 1.5 million healthcare professionals, CVS Health holds a trusted place in healthcare. By simplifying care and improving health, we're helping people get the care they need. Learn more at cvshealth.com/investor day.
Nugget bells, nuggets all the way.
Hi, I'm Kylie.
I'm John.
And I'm Garrison.
And a little thing we love about the 30-count Chick-fil-A nuggets is sharing them when we cut down the Christmas tree. We will pack the car with gifts, and of course, we go and pick up our family's favorite nuggets.
Every nugget is tasty times quadrillion.
And we get all the sides. Yeah, the ooey gooey mac and cheese is a big hit.
Share the nuggets, share the joy. Order the 30-count Chick-fil-A nuggets on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
We know exactly what you're not thinking about right now. Wiper blades. But now that you are, take a moment to think about how Rain-X is the #1 brand of wiper blades in America. Why? Because Rain-X thinks about wiper blades all the time. We obsess, so you don't have to. Simply install our blades and then think about literally anything else. So choose Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blades, and then go back to not thinking about wiper blades. Rain-X. Outsmart the elements.
Dan Jacobs for 303 Law 4040, and I'm here with that beautiful voice you hear on the other end of the phone oftentimes when you call 303 Law 4040. It's my lovely wife, Kimberly. Kim, I know you and I had so much fun the other day. We actually met with a couple that had been in an accident up north in their house the other day, and Randy was so excited. He's like, I can't believe it. It's the lovely wife. She's right here in my kitchen.
He's too kind. It was really great to meet him and his wife and his pets and just be able to help them.
I think it helps that when you answer the phone, when people call 303 Law 4040, it makes things, I know calling a lawyer can be scary, but I don't know, your soothing voice just makes it a little bit easier.
Well, I just want to help. That's all. And I know how to do that.
I love the holidays. I always like to wish our listeners happy holidays. Would you like to do so as well?
Absolutely. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful new year.
And I hope you never need us, but just in case, save that number in your phone. You never know when you're going to need it. It's 303 Law 4040. That's 303 Law 4040.
Men, we hear it all the time. A man comes in to get his erectile dysfunction treated, and very soon thereafter, he tells us that his relationship is renewed. This is Jeff for the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, and you should know that ED doesn't just affect you, it also often affects your partner. They can feel undesired, unwanted, they may even feel like you don't love them anymore. At the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, we've successfully treated thousands of men for ED with protocols that have success rates as high as 90%. Which means if you're like most men, we can get you back to the guy you used to be. You could even last up to an hour or more and find you're performing like you haven't in years. So call us today and give your partner the gift of renewed love. Your first visit is only $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in our office, your visit is free. Call 720-440-7900 or go to RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. That's RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. We have 5 offices across the Front Range to serve you. Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, a Promenic restorative health practice.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown!
Yes!
Yes!
Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Stay up to date on the Broncos and the latest news from around the league with our NFL insider James Palmer. Exclusive Sports 104.3 The Fan. Mondays on The Rundown with Richie Carney. Tuesday afternoons on The Drive. And Friday mornings on Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth. All season long. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. DenverSports.com and the Denver Sports app. Short-term memory loss.
I don't remember. What was the reason I gave for earlier?
Oh, my goodness. Okay. I don't remember what you said. You think I remember the reason?
Ironclad sources.
One of the biggest haters in my life, my wife. My wife. She will even vouch for that story.
And spontaneous karaoke.
New additions like Ronnie, Bobby,
Ricky and Mike.
If I like a girl who can cool it down.
Slow it down.
Watch out, I'm gonna lose control.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Yeah, you two started trying to sing again yesterday. I put the kibosh on that quickly.
Yeah, because you want to talk about ships in Lake Superior or something, but we can't sing.
No, I want to talk sports.
Okay.
Sports.
I'll get back to sports.
Although we got tremendous reaction on the RobMoslaw.com text line about the whole pedicure thing. And I'd say it was running 70-30 in favor from dudes saying, oh, yeah, absolutely. Don't knock it until you try it.
Right.
This is from Brandon in Washington, and I think he brings up an excellent observation, one that I have felt as well. He says, obviously, I listen to you guys in the mornings, but not living in Colorado anymore. I listen to a lot of national outlets, and I can tell you that the national perception of the Denver Broncos is that they are frauds. Everyone seems to think we are all smoke and mirrors, and we are just going to get our doors blown off in the first round of the playoffs. This would be a good week to go out and prove all of the national pundits wrong. Brandon, you're not wrong about, I think, a reluctance out there nationally to really endorse and crown the Broncos. I agree with you there. But honestly, I don't know if there's a game that can be won here coming down the stretch that's going to flip that narrative. I don't think it's going to change until you get to the playoffs and win a playoff game.
See, I disagree with you. I think if you go out there this week and you beat the Packers, now you're going to get the respect nationally. You're going to get the respect from the national media. If you go out there and you show, okay, because the Packers are a favorite at your place, I think that will get people's attention. Like, okay, the Broncos are a real team. And I understand why people are questioning it. That's fine, right? I think it's a good thing. I want this team to stay on the edge, stay motivated, and, give Sean Payton some kind of, bulletin board material if that's what they need. You want to get guys' attention if you think you're hot stuff. Hot stuff. You think you're hot stuff after winning 10 games in a row. Hey, guys, you got all of these articles out there doubting you. We're an underdog this week at home to the Packers. So I like the fact that this is the way it is, and I don't blame the national media. Guess what? If I didn't live here, I'd probably be doing the same thing, like I'm doing against the Bears. I don't believe in the Bears.
Right.
You know how much I've watched of the Bears? Not a lot.
Right.
A lot of people haven't watched a lot of the Denver Broncos, and I haven't watched a lot of the Bears, and I don't believe.
Patriots. I think the Broncos are all kind of in that mix until you go out and do it in the playoffs.
Yes.
There's a certain.
Well, until you go out there and you beat a good team. right? I mean, you can look at the Broncos. Who have the Broncos beaten? That's fair. Okay, cool. And then some of these bad teams they played, they're all close games. You know, they're finding ways to win them late. Whatever. That's fine. They can think what they want to think. But you want to start changing it. You got a tough stretch coming up here. So you can change that national narrative. Not that it even matters, but you can change it in the next month.
Well, you go, let's say, 3-1 down the stretch, finish with a 14-3 record and the best record in the AFC and home field and the bye and all that. I would think, but I guess even then.
No, I would agree. I think people would be like, okay, do we think that they're, the Chiefs or the Bills or the Ravens of the last, few years? No, but still, they're a really good football team.
You know what would add to that, though, would be the idea that the Broncos would be at home and have home field. Because no matter all the pundits out there, whatever they may think about the Broncos and whether or not they're convinced or not convinced, one thing they would all agree, this is no place you want to go play in the playoffs.
Exactly.
And that Denver having a home field might be the biggest playoff home field advantage in the entire AFC. Tell me why I'm wrong. Other than...
I mean, Mark might tell you why you're wrong, but I'm not going to.
Other than... I think it was Orlovsky who said to us yesterday, if Buffalo had home field,
you think
Mark
might
be a bigger...
Houston's fans, Mark. He might think that their fan base is probably their home. If they could get home field, is probably the best in the AFC.
Yeah, those Houston fans, man, rabid.
Oh, they love their Texans.
They love their Texans. All right, coming up tonight, we have both the Nuggets and Avalanche in action. Nuggets taking on the Kings. Did you were you tuned in, edge of your seat, watching the NBA Cup semifinals the last couple of days in the East and West?
Had my alarm set, but I set it for AM instead of PM, so I just missed it.
I'd like to know, is there any NBA fan out there, Nuggets or a fan of another team, anybody out there, like as a Nuggets fan, are you disappointed that the Nuggets did not advance to the final round of the NBA Cup?
Nope.
I'm just kind of curious. This is Adam Silver's big idea. Is anybody really engaged in this? Because I've never met one. I know I don't care.
No. To your point, and you said it all along, it's just the NBA trying to get people to pay attention to something that doesn't matter.
During a long NBA season.
Yeah. So here, you got to pay attention to the early part of the season because you know what? We're going to have the NBA Cup going on, and we're going to crown a champion, and it's going to be really cool. So this needs to matter to you a little bit more. So you got to tune in, right? You just make a championship up early in the season. It's dumb. Yeah, it really is, and I think they're trying too hard here.
Yes,
way too hard.
Way too hard. Tonight, a potential. I love saying this. I love these matchups when they come along. Is this a potential Stanley Cup preview as the Avalanche host the two-time defending Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers tonight? Panthers played last night and won in Utah.
They got to be tired. Then. They need to be. They're tired.
Back to back.
And altitude.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet what's going on with the Panthers because they're definitely sleepwalking through the first part of the season. Is this a case of a team that's just waiting to flip the switch later, because they know they can, or is this a team that's maybe like the Chiefs, kind of running on empty, and they don't have anything left?
We shall see.
We shall.
That's a hard thing to do when you go that deep in the playoffs. A couple years in a row, and it's not easy to keep that thing going.
Yep. Hey, more good stuff. Saw some more equipment dropped off this morning in our lobby. Thank you to everybody who's helping us as we team up with our friends at Blue Sports Stable in Superior for the Denver Sports Equipment Drive benefiting recruiting classroom. It goes on for another week or so through December 20th, taking donations of gently used or new sports equipment for drop-off locations and a full list of needed items. Head to denversports.com/equipment. Mark joins us coming up next.
Did Sean Payton put together the perfect recipe against the Raiders?
They did a great job. Very impressive from this offense, from Bo Nix. Staying patient. If you're going to try to do something special this year, this is the offense that you want to watch right here. This is a recipe right here.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
What's happening? Happy holidays from me, Brandon Stokley, and my friends at Embers Golf, your go-to spot for a holiday shopping. Gear up, save big, and surprise that golf enthusiast in your life. My man Mike Evans was telling me the other day, you know what he asked for Christmas? A gift card from Embers Golf. How about that? And what I love about Embers Golf, it's family-owned and customer-focused, so you know you're getting the best service and the best deals. Don't wait. You can shop now at embersgolf.com, or you can go and check out their location right in Westminster. It's not your store. It's boutique-style, family-owned, built for true golf enthusiasts. They're not just selling you clubs, they're crafting a full journey personalized to you. They got 2 private hitting bays, all the major brands, and they specialize in custom upgraded shafts that take your game to the next level. Get on it now before you know it's going to be golf season again. Embers Golf, where your golf journey begins.
The holidays come with enough stress. Travel, family, keeping up with everything. You shouldn't have to add calling insurance adjusters to the list. At Postman Law, we handle it. The calls, the paperwork, the pushback. We've helped clients recover over $3 billion because when you're hurt, you need a team that knows how to get results. This holiday season, focus on you. We'll take care of the rest. Postman delivers. Call 844-POSTMAN or visit postmanlaw.com.
Attorney advertising.
If you love distinctive, unique designer jewelry that doesn't look like everybody else, you have to experience Lika Bahar. I'm Bruce Williams.
And I'm Michelle Williams, inviting you to the Lika Bahar Trunk Show, Friday and Saturday, December 12th and 13th at Williams Jewelers in Cherry Creek North.
Designer Lika Bahar will be here in person to share with you all her latest jewelry creations direct from her Manhattan design studios.
Lika Bahar's pieces are crafted by hand using age-old jewelry-making techniques from ancient Greek and Byzantine times. You're going to love it.
Come discover Lika Bahar's burnished sterling silver and 24-karat gold collection. It's wearable art that starts at just $450.
The Lika Bahar Trunk Show, Friday and Saturday, December 12th and 13th at Williams Jewelers.
For yourself or the one you love this holiday, we'll see you there.
Williams Jewelers, we can make diamonds a part of your life.
Williams Jewelers, the official jeweler of the Colorado Avalanche.
Wow, Leslie, your fireplace really sucks.
I beg your pardon?
Well, what I mean is your fireplace is literally sucking all the air out of your house and right up the chimney every time you burn it.
Well, what can I do about it?
Well, you could get a high-efficiency gas insert from Mendota. It keeps all the air you already paid the utility company to heat, and it returns up to 86% of the fire's heat back into your house.
I'd use my fireplace every chance I get if I could do that. Maybe my furnace wouldn't need to run so much.
Well, that's the whole point. Hi, this is Keith Lair with Lair Fireplace and Patio, along with my niece, Leslie, to tell you how a gas insert from Mendota will give you the incentive to use your fireplace again. Mendota gas fireplaces and inserts are made to crank out the heat with beauty and style.
Lair's is Denver's oldest, most trusted name in fireplaces. Family owned and operated since 1954.
We'll even give you a free in-home quote, including expert installation by our own certified in-house installers.
Find us on the LairFireplacePatio.com.
For top quality Mendota fireplaces and inserts, it's Lair Fireplace and Patio, Denver's fireplace experts.
Cake Mortgage Corp. Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 1734623. Licensed in Colorado by the Division of Real Estate. Terms and conditions apply. What if you could use the equity in your home to get cash fast? With no appraisal, zero hassle, and less waiting with Cake? You can. The Cake Fast Cash program is like turning your home into your ATM. People are using it to pay off high-interest debt, do renovations, tackle student loans, or cut monthly bills by hundreds, even thousands of dollars. The best part? Your current mortgage rate won't change. With Cake, you also get peace of mind. We're AAA rated by the Better Business Bureau, backed by thousands of 5-star reviews. Cake Mortgage. Your fresh-baked Cake Fast Cash loan is ready to enjoy. So don't wait. Call 720-850-0012. That's 720-850-0012. Or visit cakehome.com for thousands of 5-star reviews.
Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
Donate your car today.
for 2025.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
The holidays are rolling in, and if men in your life are struggling with their holiday wish list, tell them to add Manscaped to make gift giving easy, fun, and completely stress-free this year. From the beard hedger to the lawnmower trimmer, Manscaped's precision tools keep you looking sharp, feeling confident, and ready for every event and celebration all season long. These aren't just stocking grades for your daily routine. And right now at Target, you can save 20% on the Lawnmower 4 and 3 kits, Handyman, and the Beard Hedger. Hurry up. Supplies won't last long.
Call Fix-It 24/7 for same-day service for any heating needs. Fast, reliable comfort when you need it most. Go to fixmyhome.com and click Book Now today.
KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. You're listening to Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan. Sharp criticism.
Mark Schlereth a pansy.
Cries for help.
Dude, wake up.
No.
I need better from you.
And a little bit of tough love.
If the truth gives you a wedgie, then you know what? Buy better underpants.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to it. How's everyone doing? Happy Thursday. Big game feel this week. Good vibes. Big energy. But before we get to all that, first of all, good morning to Brandon Stokley.
Morning.
Fresh off his pedicure yesterday. Feeling great.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
So good morning to Mark Schlereth.
How your feet's feeling?
Great.
Yeah?
Oh, gosh. Like I'm walking on air.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lovely.
I bet you they're gorgeous.
Oh, they are.
Yeah. Polished up.
Yep.
Just looking fresh.
Shining.
Yeah. Fresh.
Glossed.
Yeah. Well glossed feet.
Remember, Broncos go to the Super Bowl. We're all getting one before we go out to San Francisco.
Right.
Because, I don't know why we need one for San Francisco. It's
a
not
lot of walking at the Super Bowl.
That's true. A lot of walking.
Yeah.
A lot of walking. Yeah, you got to be comfortable on your feet, light on your feet.
Hills.
Got to be moving
Big
around.
hills.
Going to be moving around. Yeah, you're walking up the, what's that, the winding road there. What's that winding road there in San Francisco?
The long and winding road.
What's that long and winding road?
Oh, yeah. It's got flowers.
Flowers.
Yeah,
flowers.
It's got flowers all over the place.
Yeah, what's it called? That big winding road.
It's
Help us
called,
out. RamosLaw.com text line 303-713-1043. Remember we were
Bunker Hill.
No. Not till you see the whites of their eyes. Remember yesterday we were talking about Phillip Rivers signing with the Colts, and we were like, wow, you're telling me that there aren't any other quarterbacks on practice squads that would be better or just as good? Well, it turns out they were. The Colts were interested in poaching a quarterback from a practice squad. And it was the Broncos practice squad. As Sam Ehlinger was approached, remember now, he was drafted and spent some years in Indy, and the Colts reached out to him and were trying to negotiate with him to get him to sign with them. And instead he said, wanted to stay with the Broncos and said, quote, we're really happy here, enjoy the organization, the path we're on, and what we're building. I want to be a part of that. I was in Indianapolis for 4 years, and I love everybody over there. It's just a difficult situation, obviously. So how about that? Turning down a chance to perhaps sign and maybe play right away for the Colts. Instead, he wanted to stay here. What does that tell you, Stoke?
Well, tells me he likes it here. Tells me that opportunity might not have been as good as it sounds.
Meaning,
if they're going to sign Phillip Rivers, they're signing Phillip Rivers to play the guy. They're not signing Phillip Rivers to sit on the bench. So if he signed with Indy, he's just going to sign there, and he's probably not going to play. Riley Leonard looks like he's healthy. So I think it sounds great, and you ask yourself, well, why wouldn't you go back to Indy? Well, I don't think the situation would have been that good for him. Obviously, they didn't want him for the future. They let him go after last year. So he thinks his future's better here. I mean, they still only have 2 quarterbacks on the active roster, right? With Stidham and Bo.
Right.
So, and who knows what Stidham's future is going to look like down the road. And so he probably sees a better future here and doesn't want to pick up and leave with 4 weeks to go and go over there and you never even play.
Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Why would he want to stay here with mean Sean? I mean, Sean is so mean, and, he's never going to be able to get guys and free agents to stick around here because he yelled at Russ.
Sean's going to yell at him, and Steichen probably doesn't yell.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Did he think about that?
Yeah, it makes no sense at all. Listen, man, he wants to be part of a championship organization. He knows Indy isn't won. He knows the Broncos got a chance to win a Super Bowl. He wants a Super Bowl ring. Yeah, and Stokes right. You need to go get Steichen was in San Diego with Phillip Rivers when they were the San Diego Chargers. Like, what's coming down the pike. Phillip Rivers is going to play. He knows that offense because he's played with Shane Steichen before. So, yeah, I'm with you. He looked at this like an opportunity. Man, I'm going to leave, and I've got a chance to be on a Super Bowl team and make a run here with this team. No, I'm staying.
So you think it would have been sign Ellinger and also sign Rivers?
That's what they said, yes.
Huh.
That was the report, that they were planning on signing. They were going to sign both of them. So,
if that's the case.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been a good situation for him because all of a sudden you walk in there with Phillip Rivers, and to Mark's point, Steichen, their head coach, and Rivers go way back. They talk every week to this day. And so if it's a situation where if Phillip Rivers is healthy, that guy's going to play.
Yeah.
So it just probably wasn't it looks like it's a great, like, oh, my gosh, you got a chance to go play football for a playoff team possibly. You would have been over there sitting on the bench.
Well, I wonder if this might be also a sign that they'll move on from the Stidman.
What is his contract?
Season. So next year he's set to make $6 million. It's a 2-year contract, $12 million, $6 million. His cap hit for next year is $8 million. This year it's $4 million.
No, they're not moving on from him.
I don't think so.
No. He had a really good preseason. It's obvious him and Bo work well together.
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing here is their relationship. If that's still solid, you're not moving on from Jarrett Stidham. He had a really great training camp. He had some really good preseason games. You remember the buzz early in the year after week 3? It's like, I think you said it, Mike. I think you said it.
I do think.
You remember? He's like, hey, you think
so?
No, you did say it.
I did say it. Let's see if you get it right or if you're going to slander me. Go ahead. Go ahead. See if you get it right. Because I'll own it if you get it right.
Is it time for Jarrett Stidham to play?
Nope, never said that.
I'm paraphrasing, obviously.
Nope. I said if Bo
should we think about benching Bo Nix?
Yes!
Is what he said. Yeah,
that was it.
That was exactly.
Still didn't get it right.
I think you did.
If Bo continues to play like this, will they need to consider Jarrett Stidham? That's what I said. At no point did I ever say make the switch. I just said Bo needs to play better. If he doesn't, it's something that will come into play. Fortunately, it never came into play.
My Broncos guy, King Supers, he was talking about that at that point too. So, I mean, there was buzz going around like, oh, what's wrong with Bo?
He wasn't playing great.
Do we need to see Stidham? So obviously, thank goodness that nonsense went away. But
you don't believe
Stidham? He's a capable backup, and if he's working well with Bo, you're not gonna cut him for $6 million.
$6 million is that's peanuts in today's game for a backup, like a really good backup quarterback that can operate the offense that you trust and has a great rapport with the starting quarterback and helps him. Yeah, that's money well spent.
Like, we know that Gary Kubiak went on to become a really good Super Bowl winning coach, but his best job security was he was tight with Elway. He was the perfect Elway backup for Elway.
Yeah,
and that bought you a lot of job security. So maybe the same thing happening here with Stidham.
I love it.
Good thing
we're fixing to find out.
Yeah, good thing. But good thing we didn't do what you wanted to do, bench Bo.
I mean, could you imagine?
Yeah,
what this thing would have looked like?
That's all right.
Thank goodness.
Everyone out
that
there,
Sean didn't listen to.
Listen, the people
Evans.
out there, the people know that I'm being slandered. That this is what they do. We all know this is Stoken. This is Stoken Stink's way of showing
Evans.
You did kind of bring it up, though.
I did
You did.
in exactly that context, which it was nothing wrong. Hey, if me and Stokes King Supers guy were on the same page, that's good enough for me. Coming
I know
up
guys.
next, you do know guys.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I know guys.
What does he help you with?
Huh?
What does your King Supers guy help you with? Like
No,
meats?
nothing really. He's
Cheeses?
he's just in there.
Produce?
Just he's getting some shopping carts, and he's just a Broncos fan. So
Yeah.
I just chat with him. I guess he recognized me or something. So we just talk. And I saw him the other day, and he was getting the carts out, and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And he's like, 10 in a row, baby."
Yeah.
See, Stokes a man of the people.
Yeah.
Stink would just blow right by the guy.
Right.
No time. No time. No time.
I got
It's not even
got
that.
stuff to do.
You know what?
I got a Dan Patrick interview.
Yeah. Listen, love to talk to you, but man, I got to go on an Arizona radio station here in 10 minutes.
Rich
so.
Eisen's Zoom here coming up with
Colin
Eisen.
Coward, yeah.
Kind of a big deal.
Up next, going up against Micah Parsons. How do you handle Micah Parsons, and who would you rather go up against if you're the Broncos? Micah Parsons or Max Crosby? That's next.
Did the Broncos offense unlock a new fighting style in Las Vegas?
They were surgical with a scalpel, not a hatchet. There was not a single play that even went for 19 yards.
Smooth as that.
You know what yesterday's Broncos offense was? It was Floyd Mayweather. No knockout punches. And there they were with a 24-17 win.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
What is happening? Stoke here for my friends at Roller Auction, a leader in Colorado auctions for over 40 years, and they got 2 great auctions that are ending today. You heard me right, 2 that are ending today. All you got to do is go to rollerauction.com to get logged in, to get signed up. It's free, it's easy, it's open to the public, and you're going to get some great deals on great items. Ending at 9 o'clock today with over 240 items in it, a front range cabinets of Denver auction that will be ending. This is packed full of some big ticket items. You're looking for a big box truck, they got you covered there. How about a Ford pickup truck, Ford flatbed truck, all kinds of cabinets, a forklift. Like I said, tons of cabinets in this one, and it will be ending at 9 o'clock. Then later on this afternoon, ending at 2 o'clock with over 590 items in it. A Planet Open Box auction will be going down. Another great auction. This has got an Ariens snowblower. This is the exact same snowblower I got. I'm telling you, it is awesome. You got to check that out. How about an outdoor storage shed? Got washer, got a Blackstone griddle, refrigerator, pressure washers, a really cool MetaMask. I'd like to try one of those things out. This auction is awesome. You got to check them both out. We got one ending at 9 o'clock today, one ending at 2 o'clock today. Go see it all. Get yourself one of those great deals at rollerauction.com. That's rollerauction.com.
Makita knows that pros never settle, and neither do we. With Makita, you get tools that perform at the highest level on every job without compromise. Makita is for the most detailed pros, expertly engineered to deliver precision, job after job. When your work calls for the best, call on Makita. Makita, built to be the best. Available at the Home Depot.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-583-6681. That's 800-583-6681.
Comcast Business is celebrating the holidays by giving your business the $1,000 holiday bonus when you switch to a gig speed internet package. Just imagine the thousands of possibilities of a $1,000 prepaid card. Like possibility number 12, the new laptop for the office holiday hero. Or possibility number 108, smart speakers to deck those hallways. Or possibility number 192, new equipment for the new year. Or possibility number 555, Bluetooth holiday lights for office decor. Switch to Comcast Business, designed for 100% reliability with business internet and wireless connect, plus advanced cybersecurity, and now get the $1,000 holiday bonus. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 12/14/25. New customers only with 2-year agreement. Requires qualifying gig package. Other restrictions apply.
Catch a ride with EV and Auto. Catch a ride.
Merry Christmas from Evie and Otto and your friends at Foundation Chevrolet,
where we've got a ho lot of deals.
During the Red Tag sales event, dash away in a brand spankin' new Chevy Equinox EV.
Or shiny new Chevy Blazer EV. All electric, all priced most merrily.
Together, let's drive. See us in Wheat Ridge or visit FoundationChevrolet.com.
Happy holidays and catch a ride.
You know that feeling when you catch a glimpse in the mirror and think, hey, I look 10 years younger. That's what happens when you stop dieting and start doing Soda weight loss.
If you're ready to feel stronger, healthier, and yes, look and feel 10 years younger, this is your moment.
Sign up now and your partner joins for free. Visit sodaweightloss.com. That's SOTA weightloss.com.
Soda is, say it with me, state of the art.
Be advised, this is your opportunity to save up to 40 to 80% on a hot tub or swim spa. This weekend only, Friday through Sunday, National Western Complex. Be advised, this is your opportunity to save up to 40 to 80% on a hot tub or swim spa. This weekend only, Friday through Sunday, National Western Complex. 18-month interest-free financing. Our factories have demanded we sell 1,000 hot tubs and swim spas this weekend. National Western Complex. Huge factory incentives, factory rebates, this weekend only. National Western Complex. We can remove your old hot tub. Free delivery of your new hot tub. Hot tub starting at $2,999. National Western Complex. Free delivery of your new relax and enjoy. National Western Complex. Friday, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Free admission, free parking, free delivery. National Western Complex. Call 833-SPA-SALE or visit hottubandSwimSpaSale.com.
Tune into Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth, Wednesdays at 9:15 to hear ESPN NFL analyst Dan Orlovsky break down Bo Nix and the Broncos every week during football season. Denver Sports, 104.3 The Fan, DenverSports.com, and the Denver Sports app. Smear campaigning.
And the Zach By Sensitivity Smear Campaign rolls on.
Bonding moments.
Man, today was a great day for the Wolfpack.
And just a hint of bodily functions.
Deviled eggs. Not only do I love the taste, but I know I'm going to hotbox the missus.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports, 104.3 The Fan.
Broncos and Packers coming up on Sunday, which means the Broncos get a look at Micah Parsons. And the Micah Parsons trade from Dallas was earth-shattering, one of the, if the biggest story as the season got underway. And Sean Payton, like everybody else following it, had this reaction when you heard about the news.
Well, look, when a trade happens, you're focused on whatever you're doing. So, two NFC teams make a trade, and it's news. But now, as a player, he's extremely explosive. He's got unique bend and balance for someone at that position. So he's a handful. I mean, he's a rare type player.
Bo Nix. What about going up against a guy like Micah Parsons?
Yeah, this will be my first time playing him, and only heard stories and seen video, so I know it's going to be a lot for us. It's going to be something that we really have to key and we really have to control. But he's one of the best players in the league for a reason. He's going to make his plays. We just have to limit those plays and don't make them game changing. So he's a great player, and he's backed by a great defense, and so we definitely got our work cut out for us.
Look, Stink, I understand all the hype that surrounds Micah Parsons. I know he's a great player. I know he's got all the accolades, but you can't tell me that he is more of a disruptive game wrecker than the guy they just saw last Sunday in Max Crosby. Just different. Just different. Different how? Well, like different in that you can move both of them around, but Micah Parsons has got a little bit more power to him, where Max gets you on quickness and Max gets you on understanding formations, and he makes a lot of his plays by knifing inside on a stunt and getting in the backfield,
Parsons can really turn a corner, and he's got a great dip to him, whereas Max is much taller. Like, he's just a little bit more stockily built. He's more built like Von Miller. And the other thing he does, and I think this is one of the toughest things that he does, he not only bounces around both edges like Max Crosby, but he also stand up and be inside. So then he becomes a blitzer and used as a either penetrator or looper off the blitz. So Max doesn't do a lot of that kind of stand-up, we used to call it spinner stuff. So he comes back inside and plays like a middle linebacker position and then becomes a blitzer out of that position. So there's a little bit more from the standpoint of where he's at, identifying him, and kind of having a plan inside, outside, all those things. But they're both incredibly disruptive players.
Yeah, and he's on a much better defense. So he's got better players around him. And he's on a better team, right? So it's not always playing where, we're down by 17 points like Max Crosby is. So it's much different situation where you're more advantageous situations to rush the passer. And they do a good job, to Mark's point, moving him around. You know, he'll be over the guard, he'll be over the center, he'll be outside. So you're not going to know where he is until you break the huddle offensively. I think if I had to take one of those guys, probably go with Parsons. I'd give him a slight edge. But obviously both great guys, and they both can get after the quarterback. But you got to know where Micah is, because they'll move him all over the place.
Has he made the kind of impact that you anticipated when the deal was made? 13 games, so half sacks. You know, I know that the sack number doesn't always necessarily tell the story about what a player's doing, the impact he's making. But would you say that for all the hype that surrounded Parsons, he's delivered to this point?
Oh, absolutely. He's been, and he plays very much like Max Crosby plays, with his kind of quote unquote hair on fire. The guy can flat get off the ball, and so like all those things. Yeah, and Stoke mentioned it. He plays with better guys. Gary, I think, is also having a really good season on the other side of him, and he's going to get a lot of one-on-one situations. So yeah, Micah Parsons does a lot for your defense.
Yeah, I think they're probably really happy with their situation. They're trying to win now. Dallas is trying to build more towards the future and spread that money out. So I think both teams are happy with the situation. And, the Packers game was on yesterday on the NFL Network, and I was watching a little bit of it, and you look up there, and it's Parsons coming from over the guard. And he goes over the right guard, and he goes through the right guard's right shoulder, knocks the right tackle off of his stance, and the left defensive end looped back around. I can't pronounce the guy's name. It's Kingsley something Bear, number 55.
Struggling.
He gets the sack. That was because of Micah Parsons. So there's some things on the stat sheet when you look at Parsons, and he still has how many sacks? 12 and a half. 12 and a half sacks. But he's helping his players, his teammates out. Those things don't show up on the stat sheets. You don't know that sack was because of Micah Parsons, but it was given to this other guy because Micah did all the hard work.
So he is the real deal, and Jerry Jones was an idiot.
No, I'm not saying Jerry was an idiot.
Attitude.
Sorry, Jerry. Oh, really?
No, I think
you're taking a guy who just turned. He's in his age 26 season. He's already on a Hall of Fame trajectory. And you move him?
Now that's right.
That's dumb.
It can be a win-win.
How?
Settle down just a little bit.
Because, they wanted to retool a little bit defensively. And, how was it working with Micah the last few years?
I've been thinking about it a lot.
So you got to look at it and say, okay, hey, this might be a win for Micah. He's going to play with a better defense on a better team right now, and we're trying to retool and rebuild, spread the money out, get draft picks, and retool this defense. Right? Their defense is not very good.
But you're retooling with guys who are young enough and good enough to be part of your retool. And all you're doing is, it's like the Jets when they traded Sauce Gardner. You're getting these valuable picks in return, but you're hoping, and the odds are you're not going to find a player as good as the one that you're trading, but you're doing it with the idea of rebuilding to find players like the guy you just got rid of. It makes no sense.
Well, it does make sense. Maybe not to you, but to other people it does. And
well,
let
me ask Cowboy fans out there if it makes sense.
You get to your fans. I mean, of course, fans want Micah Parsons. They don't see the big picture. A lot of them, right? Especially Cowboys fans. Okay, well, how much have they won? How much did they win with Micah Parsons? How much did the Jets win with Sauce Gardner? And now they're paying him, $40 million a year to do what? To be, a good corner? Maybe he's regressed. You get 2 first-round picks for him, and you move on. And you hope that you get some good football players. So, I think it could be a win-win. I'm not saying Jerry made a great move. I'm saying this thing could be a win-win for both teams.
Yeah. Listen, man, I think that they didn't do what they needed to do is get Micah Parsons signed. And it created a bad situation where there was bad blood between the organization and Micah Parsons. And that's on Jerry. But they've got a lot of good players right now that they traded for. Clark's a good player. They went out and got Quinnen Williams. He's a really good player. They have gotten better. We always talk about it. Should have done it like what the Broncos have done. Do it early before it gets to that point. They didn't do it. They didn't handle their business the right way.
I don't have the patience to jack with you today.
Somebody said, RamosLaw.com text line, stop playing those stupid Jerry Jones sound drops over and over and over again.
What?
You mean this one? You mean this one?
I don't like your attitude.
Or
settle down just a little bit.
Or this one?
Get your damn act together. Just shut up and let me answer.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere. Sorry, Text, not going to happen.
Jack with you
Sorry,
today.
Texter, they're going nowhere. We are going next.
Those are my favorites.
I know. They're gold. That'd be like saying, get rid of all the Vance Joseph drops. I don't like them. That's not happening.
It's mind-boggling.
Yeah, right? Hey, the Broncos are relying on rookies a lot this year. And are we deep enough in the season that we can give George and Sean's draft class a grade? What would it be? That's next.
Join Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan at Blue Sports Stable in Superior for our Denver Sports Equipment Drive, benefiting Recruiting Classroom. We're taking donations of new or gently used sports equipment through December 20th. Head to denversports.com/equipment for a list of drop-off locations and most needed items. And help us spread some cheer this holiday season.
What is happening, fellas? Stoke here from my friends at Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic. The holiday season is here, full of hustle, bustle, and packed with activity. But when your energy is drained, you're not sleeping well, and your sex drive is nowhere to be found, and maybe it's tough to feel festive, right? These could be signs of low testosterone. If that's what's going on, this is your season to take action and get treated. And the best place to do that is Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic. Jeff and his team, they're the absolute best. They can get you taken care of. Fellas, did you know early to your mid-30s, you start losing 2 to 3% of your testosterone production every year, and it happens gradually, and before you know it, you just don't feel like the same man you did in your 20s or 30s. But it doesn't have to be that way, fellas. That's the good thing. Jeff and his team over at Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic can get you taken care of. Most men wait a year or longer to get treated. Fellas, stop procrastinating. Start taking your health seriously. Don't go another season with low T. Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic has served the Front Range of Colorado for nearly a decade, and they have successfully treated tens of thousands of men. They have 5 locations in Colorado to serve you: Fort Collins, North Denver, Central Denver, Castle Rock, and Colorado Springs. Call 720-440-7900. That's 720-440-7900, or you can find them online at RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com.
Toyotathon is on at Corwin Toyota. Save big when you lease a new 2025 Tacoma SR5 for just $369 down and $369 a month, or drive off in a new 2025 RAV4 XLE for as little as $399 down and $399 a month. Unwrap your holiday savings during the Toyotathon sales event. Visit us off Pearl Parkway or shop online at CorwinToyotaBoulder.com. Corwin Toyota, family driven for over 100 years.
Imagine almost every jewelry legend all under one roof.
Roberto Coin, Marco Biccigo, Ippolita, Paul Morelli, Mickey Moto, Tacori, Hearts on Fire, and dozens more, all in one store.
Imagine a diamond bar with almost every size, shape, and price range GIA diamonds.
And a Swiss watch center with all the great marks, including long jeans and the legendary Tudor. I'm Dylan.
I'm Shayna Williams, inviting you to Williams Jewelers of Inglewood.
We've built one of the largest jewelry stores in America with one vision.
To be the only jeweler you will ever need.
For that perfect diamond engagement ring.
The ultimate holiday gift.
Or just because you deserve it. Williams Jewelers of Inglewood at the corner of Broadway and Bellevue.
Now, imagine their face Christmas morning.
This holiday, come to Williams Jewelers.
Where Colorado shines.
Williams Jewelers, we can make diamonds a part of your life.
The official jeweler of the Colorado Avalanche. Williams Jewelers, where Colorado shines.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those? Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
The NBA is happening Christmas Day. 5 games, 1 unforgettable lineup.
That's what Christmas is all about.
Buckets for breakfast, breakaways for dessert. It's the holiday tradition.
Christmas is our day.
With star power from across the globe.
The stars, they are going to be out.
The best gift, you don't even have to unwrap it.
We want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!
NBA Christmas Day begins at noon Eastern on ABC and ESPN.
Bold takes.
I would put my fajitas up against any Mexican restaurant.
Active listening.
You weren't listening to a word I just said.
Plus, a little number crunching.
What's 12 minus 1? 12 minus 11.
1.
This is why math confuses me.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Well, Bo Nix, as a grizzled second-year veteran, is definitely equipped to sit back and talk about those rookies trying to make their way in the NFL. Rookies like R.J. Harvey.
I probably still say he's 101. A rookie year it's tough. You gotta you're being drowned with so much information, but I would say he's passing with flying colors right now. But he's definitely taking steps, and he's finding ways to get better. I think he's finding ways to get more and more comfortable. He's starting to look a little bit like, we knew what he was like out of the backfield, but running the football, he's starting to, get his feet wet and start really understanding what it's like being in those situations, being in those cuts, making guys miss, kind of like what we saw before the league. But both him and Pat been, played bigger than rookies this year, which is if you want to go, where you want to go and you have a record, like we have, those guys have to be able to play and play well. And I think that's what's contributed to a lot of our success.
You look at this Broncos team doing what they're doing and the contributions of rookies. And you've got a class that has seen a number of these guys be very, very important. R.J. Harvey is your lead running back. Pat Bryant is your third wide receiver. Comfortable in saying that? Third wide receiver? Stoke?
Yeah, third, fourth.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
But
sometimes he'll be the third. Sometimes
Okay.
it's Lil Jordan. Sometimes it's Mims. But yeah,
Definitely.
Sure. He's
Big role.
done a really good job. Yes.
Jeremy Crawshaw has been terrific. We were all kind of nervous about him in the preseason, but he's had a really strong rookie season.
Great young man.
You can always count on Aussies.
Yes. Jahdae Barron, the number 1 pick, maybe the most under-the-radar number 1 pick I've seen in all my years of covering the Broncos. But,
Unbelievable.
he is out there. He's part of the rotation. He's their kind of Swiss Army knife guy back there in the secondary. Plays a little bit of everything, outside, inside.
At least he's playing.
And he's playing. And you got Chop, Q Robinson, who, maybe his biggest contribution to the team is how he was used as an example of what not to do when he was benched after making a mistake on special teams.
Play
so,
better.
hey, you make your impact however you make your impact. But, guys, typically I'm one that I look at rookie classes or rookie players, and I'm like, I don't think it's really fair to grade them until they've had a chance to come back after seeing what the NFL is all about. Let them go through their first full off season and then see what kind of jump they make from year 1 to year 2. But in the case of this rookie class, they've made an immediate impact on an 11-2 football team. What grade? We all give out grades right after the draft, which I think is stupid. But now that we've had a chance to watch these guys play for most of the season, what kind of draft grade would you give this draft class, Stink?
You got to give it an A. I mean, the guys are producing. Every guy seems to be producing. And it's just a testament to not only how you're coaching them up, how you're developing those guys, but also putting them around veteran players that can help teach them as well. We talk about it all the time, got to have the right guys. Got to have guys that are veteran players that are willing to invest in young players to help them, help groom them into being great players. And so this rookie class obviously has come in and played exceptionally well, and they've gotten those opportunities. They've earned them, and they've played well. So you got to give them an A.
Yeah, I agree. You would hope that you saw more from Barron, since he was picked so early in the first round. Those guys that you want to be Pro Bowlers and all pros and those types of players. But there hasn't really been a path for him to get on the football field a ton. Okay, so he has contributed. So it's not like he's in sweatpants on the sideline being inactive. He's playing. We've seen him make plays. So there's positives there. It's just a full room right now. Riley Moss is playing really well.
Jaquan McMillan.
Yeah,
McMillan has
and
really
Abrams
bounced back this
drained.
year.
I mean, so they're really deep in that group. And then you look at Harvey and Bryant, and they're contributing. And then after that, it's guys that you're hoping that down the road you see more from. But it's a good group on a group that has contributed on a team that's 11-2 right now. That's pretty impressive. I mean, you look up and you see, we got to get a tight end this year. I mean, we got to get a young tight end in the draft. Got to find one. I'm seeing Cecil's guy there from Bowling Green. Catching balls in Cleveland.
Yeah,
Cleveland. Shador's just throwing it up there. He's mossing guys. And we're taking, a basketball player in the 7th round, hoping he turns out to be damn Jimmy Graham. I mean, come on. We got to have a better plan than that. But other than that,
we had Mike's guy, the Joker, was going to be, and then he had that one game, against Kansas City, where he had the jerk route for 41 yards,
right.
And then Mike was like taking a victory lap about, hey, the Joker's finally
Joker's
here.
back.
And then what do you have last week? A catch?
Yeah. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. That's on me. I'm not pointing the finger anymore. I'm pulling the thumb.
You're done with the Joker.
Evan Ingram's been a colossal disappointment. I'm with you, Stoke. I'm with you.
No. But I'm just saying.
Go get it.
You're going to have Ingram. Ingram's going to be back next
I know,
year.
but
We just got to get a young guy.
Well,
we got to find a young guy.
He can be the complementary tight end, because at this point, it's a downright miracle they're doing what they're doing offensively with no tight end on this team.
No slot receiver.
No slot receiver either.
Yeah. So that's we got to address those areas. Those are very important this offseason.
By the way, Savion Jones and Q Robinson. Jones was a third-round pick. Robinson a fourth-round pick. Jones has only got into a couple of games. Robinson has been mostly a special teams. Guys made a few plays on a chance to be out there, but is this a case where you label them disappointments, or are they so deep on the defensive line that these guys are in a very good place in that they're being brought along almost like, red shirts type thing?
Yeah, no, I think it's always good when your team is so deep and you're so talented. It's like the Barron thing. And Barron is a good player. Barron doesn't have the path, as Stokes said, and McMillan has just been – that dude has been – like, that's a testament to that guy getting challenged and that guy going, you ain't taking my job. And I love the fact that you draft a dude in the first round and somebody else steps up in McMillan and says, and the coaching staff doesn't just give the job away, right? You got to go earn it. If you're going to play for Sean, you got to go earn it, and I appreciate that. And I think all veteran players appreciate that, especially guys who have come from nowhere. Guys like
Come from the mud.
Yeah, come from the mud. Chris Harris Jr. was a free agent, right? And became an all-pro, going to be a Hall of Famer. So that type of thing.
It's a W.
Whoa.
Talking about burying the lead.
What are you doing, man?
Chris Harris Jr.? You don't think he'll be a Hall of Famer?
A Hall of Famer or a Ring of Famer?
Maybe both.
No, man. Stop, Mark.
Why? Was he not
Somebody
one of the,
smell that cup of? what
was
do you
he
got in
not?
there?
Was he not one of the great slot corners? One of the great nickel corners in football?
Yeah,
He's not a Hall of Famer. All right, let's stop. I'm not even. I'm going to go back to the original conversation we were talking about. You're actually talking about.
Mark's going to dig in his heels now.
You're actually talking
he's
about
on his phone now.
You were talking about Savion Jones and Q Robinson, not Barron. But Mark you just went off, and then now I don't know. You okay?
Yeah,
you're pulling a Rodney Harrison on us.
I'm looking at.
You're pulling a Rodney Harrison on us. I'm getting concerned here. Why you just kind of like
that was weird,
right?
Okay, wait a minute now. He's a Super Bowl champion. He was first team All-Pro.
How many times?
One time first team All-Pro, 2 times second team All-Pro, 4-time Pro Bowler, Rookie of the Year, or All Rookie, excuse me.
Rookie.
2010's All Decade team.
This is not a Hall of Famer, bud.
Who's
All Decade team?
He's on the All Decade of the 2010s. All Decade team.
When was his last year?
Did you don't think he's gonna? You don't think he's got a chance to be in the Hall of Fame?
Well,
No.
okay. Well, all right. Now hold on.
You don't believe.
Hold on. Okay, his last year was 2022.
Okay.
All right. So, I guess starting in 2027, we'll find out if he's on the list, top 50 initial list, semifinal list, that type of thing. You think he has a chance for the Hall? I hope he does. I think that'd be awesome.
Anyway,
I think he was considered during his time the best slot corner in football.
How many slot corners in
Best
football
nickel.
nickel corners are in the Hall of Fame?
One went in. Rondé Barber just went in.
Yeah, but he was also outside too.
Yeah, he made all his.
But Rondé Barber, yeah. I mean, all right. I mean, how long did he play for? And look up his stats then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you're going to do some homework then. If you got to have more to back it up, you can't just throw that out.
How about
there.
you do a Telestrator Friday in which you take a look at Chris Harris's career?
Every play.
And continue to make your case why he should be
every play.
Hall of Famer.
So,
when you do take a look at some of his accolades,
4-time All-Pro.
All right, I'll tell you what. How about this? I'll give you this. When they come out with that first 50 list, which you appeared on a few times.
Yeah.
That first
Several
50
times.
list.
Yeah, if I can make the first 50, then
Well,
certainly Chris Harris
making the first 50.
I think he can make the first 50.
You know,
does he make it to the next 25, 12?
I'm telling you, he just played at a time when all of a sudden the nickel corner became one of the most important positions in football. You ask any D coordinator now, they'll all tell you, if you don't have a nickel corner, man, you're in deep trouble.
Well, unless the other team doesn't have a slot receiver.
Well, the RamosLaw.com text line is with you, Stink.
Well, of course they are. They're Broncos fans. That's what Broncos fans or any
just
fan
telling
base
you guys
do.
you're
They're always going to say, yes, this guy's going to the Hall of Fame. And, I mean, let's say, I want to go back to the original point before Mark led us down this road.
How about this? Chris Harris is to slot corners what Mark Schlereth was to left guards. How about that?
Okay, good.
Good?
Good.
Good enough to get you on the initial list, but not good enough to get you in. How about that?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Case closed. Mark's texting somebody. He's texting he's texting like Peyton Manning. Hey, what do you think about Chris Harris Jr.?
What was it like to go up against Chris Harris?
Rondé Barber was a 5-time Pro Bowler. Chris Harris Jr. was a 4-time Pro Bowler.
I don't really care about that stuff. Like Pro Bowlers doesn't matter,
Okay,
especially nowadays.
He was 2-time second team All Pro. Chris Harris Jr. was 2-time second team All Pro.
I mean, that doesn't really matter to me.
He was All Decade team of the 2000s. Chris Harris was All Decade team of the 2010s.
All right.
They both won a Super Bowl.
You got 2 more years to make your case, okay?
Perfect.
We'll table that.
And I'll tell you I'm wrong.
We'll table
if he
this
goes
conversation.
in.
We'll come back to it again.
Hey, Chris,
another
if you're
time.
listening to you, I got your back. These guys don't.
What did you want to finish with?
I wanted to finish with your original point before Mark just started going
Ambush. Total
on the
ambush.
side.
Totally ambush the show.
Right.
Total
ambush.
I just, hey, I threw. You guys didn't have to react to it. You could have just let it slide.
Well, we both did the
But
same
no,
thing.
you guys
We're
were
kind of
both kind of
surprised.
incredulous.
We were both kind of incredulous.
And now you see the error of your ways. Just like yesterday when Dan Orlovsky came on and smacked you both around, and then I won again yesterday, and I'm winning today. Just check out the text line.
Jack with you
Oh, there's another Jerry Jones drop. That's going to trigger somebody.
Dan Orlovsky or
whatever. Dan-O.
Oh, my goodness.
Where were we? Go ahead. Get back.
Get your head out of your ass.
I am not down on Savion Jones and Q Robinson at all, okay? I mean, because the depth at the outside linebacker position is, I mean, they're loaded. You know, obviously you got Cooper and you got Benito, but you also got DeAndre Tillman and Jonah Ellis.
Yeah.
So there's just not a lot of room for those. So let those guys develop. I mean, remember Nick Benito after his first year is like, oh, that might have been a wasted pick there.
Do you think those two guys are tracking toward the Hall of Fame?
I think they're trending to the Hall of Fame. I heard they just got one of them got Special Teams Player of the Week, and so that's going to go on his resume. Yes. Yeah.
Time for 4 Down Territory.
It's time for 4 Down Territory, where Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth react to the latest action both on and off the gridiron. Kicking things off with First Down.
Bo Nix with a short, sweet, to-the-point answer when asked how he felt about the Broncos being underdogs this week at home against Green Bay.
I don't really care. My mom thinks we'll win, so that's all that matters.
No. So sweet.
They won't say it to my face. That's pretty good, huh?
That was
That is
good.
good.
He's a great recall by you,
Yeah,
by
thank
the
you.
way.
Thank you
Good
very
job.
much.
Good
Yeah.
job. That's
Feel good.
Yeah. My mom won't say it to my face.
Wow. Oh, we kid because we love and
Bo,
care.
We love. But, yeah, Sean talked about it as well. Like, I don't really get caught up in that stuff. BS.
Oh, it will be a topic of conversation
don't you
behind
think?
closed doors.
Oh, I love it.
Like, hey, they don't believe.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you should. If
Play
you're Sean
that
Payton.
up. Play that to the hilt.
Absolutely.
As much as you can. This is a chance to earn some respect that you just don't get nationally.
Let's take Broncos country down memory road. So you guys are going into the Green Bay Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You knew you were going to win. You knew you guys had a plan.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, you were confident on Wednesday that week. You knew, despite being a 13.5-point underdog. And was a message to everybody, like especially Shannon, be quiet, lay low, don't say anything.
I hate Mike Shanahan.
Let's just continue to play the role of the dutiful underdog that's just happy to be here. All the while knowing that you guys were going to kick their butts.
I don't know that Shanahan said anything. It was a very quiet confidence. I didn't really. Would you think I was listening to that? Like,
yeah, you're right.
Did you just make that up,
No,
Mike? You just went through all of that. Mark's never said that. You just made that up.
I have no doubt.
Do you have sources, or you just are you your own source? You just feel that way.
Listen, I was
because you were covering the Stars at the time. You hadn't even made it to Denver yet. Right. The lead Star reporter. You're a big fan. You had a cheerleading outfit.
Yeah.
Skate around. Were you one of those skate guys with the shovels? You skated around between periods.
I was
got
much
the ice
more
up?
interested in Mike Modano than I was Shannon Sharp. No.
Yeah, you kind of made that up.
No, I didn't make that up. I thought that I firmly remember that being a topic of conversation, that we had to keep Shannon quiet because we were all confident, but we didn't want him to let the cat out of the bag.
You got to understand, I was so...
Yeah, I know. You don't pay attention
I
to that
wasn't
stuff.
paying
You were
attention.
so scared.
You know, when I first started working at ESPN, Tom Jackson came up to me, because Tom Jackson, obviously a former Bronco, and he always, every time I see him, he goes, "What's up, Bronco?" That's what he always says. And he goes, "Man, that Super Bowl," because apparently he was in the locker room. I didn't see him. He was in the locker room for the pregame speech. And he goes, "That pregame speech," he goes, "that was the best pregame speech I have ever heard. There was no way we're going to lose. Remember when Shanahan?" And I was like, Dude, I don't remember anything he said. I wasn't listening.
So that wasn't your speech?
No, that was a pregame right before we took the field.
Oh, that was Mike's speech. Wow.
Mark had already done the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Right,
He'd already saved the season.
I was like, hey, Mike, you don't really need to do any. If you feel like you need to do a speech, you're
the head coach.
Right,
so.
you knock yourself out, but the speech has already been done.
Yeah.
It was done a couple weeks ago. And that's why we're here.
If we ever enter dire circumstances again, turn to me.
That's
Otherwise, you got this.
I had tuned out by that time. I was focused on what I was going to do. I was probably critiquing it, going, he probably should have said this instead of that, but I'll give him a break, that type of thing.
This guy
might be a little bit nervous before the Super Bowl.
What a scaredy cat Mark Schlereth was. My goodness.
How about these lights in the studio, by the way?
We got new lights.
I'm starting wearing glasses. I'm telling you, I'm going to start wearing glasses.
These things are bright. If you could just lean
got a
forward, you could eclipse that light with your giant head. It would help my eyes out.
I'm kind of curious what it's doing. So we got these new lights here to help with our lighting for our digital. What's this doing to my forehead? Yeah, I mean, the same shine is there, but
yeah.
Powder! I need powder!
Powder!
A lot of powder. You need a lot of
Johnny
powder.
Fever to come in here during the breaks. A little pat down.
Yeah.
Little pat down.
It's not a bad idea.
Not a bad day.
Thank God we got the little guy.
Sean Payton. Hey, come on, Sean. You hearing, feeling all this buzz around town whenever you go out about this 11-2 football team of yours?
Yeah, but it's hard for me. But I do, but I'm just not out. I mean, I'm here, and then it's late. So, but I do get that sense.
Wait, what?
I'm here.
I'm never out.
I'm never out.
It's late.
Occasionally I'll go to a restaurant and I'll just drive around the parking lot for a while thinking about the football team before I go in. Yeah, I don't. Sean doesn't strike me as a guy who gets out too much during the season.
Dude, Sean, I think, is a night owl.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out. He's late in the facility.
So if you're a coach, an assistant coach, you sign up for this knowing late nights, but you might get to sleep in a little bit in the morning, or is it just late nights followed by early mornings?
Late nights usually followed by pretty early mornings. You got to be in the facility showing that you got the grind.
These coaches love to just grind their assistants down to a nub, don't they?
Oh yeah.
It all. You know who started it? Gruden started it with the whole.
No, you're not working hard. You're not getting enough work done if you're not in the.
If you're not sleeping, or if you're not sleeping,
right?
Gruden,
you got to sleep there once a week.
Wasn't Gruden the one who said
Joe Gibbs slept in the facility all year long?
Here we go.
Joe Gibbs. Joe Gibbs didn't have a house.
Joe Gibbs had a cot.
They built him an apartment.
No, he just had a
next
cot.
to the
They just
facility.
gave him a cot.
Yeah, really.
Dead serious.
What happened to the cot? Do you have the cot?
Probably got auctioned off.
Do you have the cot?
No, I do not have the cot.
Wow.
Like a little memorabilia. Most people have like signed jerseys. Mark's got Joe Gibbs' cot.
No, I don't have a cot.
Did he sign it? Too stink. The Regal.
Look at you. But you just made up the John Gruden thing.
No, Gruden was the one that joked about, didn't joke. He said
Brandon Stokley.
that he would make sure that he was always in the office by.
Yeah, I think Gruden was. I think you're actually accurate on this one.
I'm accurate on that one.
He's always up at like 3:45, rolling into the office. You know who else does that? Coach Capri Pants. How's it working? Actually, Miami's pretty good.
Miami's
right now.
6 and 7.
Is he gonna survive?
Yeah,
I think he's gonna survive.
I do too.
How about that? Okay. Good
Remarkable.
Yeah, Joe Gibbs. Slept in the facility.
Good
3-4 nights a week.
The legend just grows.
Well, you guys mocked me.
The legend just grows.
The young whippersnappers don't know about the history of the National Football League.
Cortland Sutton playing for he and Sean have a great relationship. Sean called Cortland the ultimate pro yesterday, and Sutton said Sean's experience is a massive advantage for the Broncos.
I think that over the years of him doing what he's done, he's built up a formula of figuring out, what's successful, what works, what doesn't work. And I think when you have that experience, I think that's one of the things that when people talk about in like the job world, like they tell us to go to college, but when you get out of the college, they're like, you need experience. Like experience is like something that you can't fabricate. And I think when you have that experience, it allows you to understand how best to handle each situation that you get thrown at.
There is a buy-in right now. Whatever Sean is selling, these guys are buying. Any idea what is his superpower as a coach, Sean Payton's?
Well, I think he's got a good philosophy, and when Mark and I talked to him, it's all about finding the right guys. What did he say? He wanted to build he knew he needed to build up the offensive line, and he needed to have the right guys on the roster. And then you got to go out there and execute it. Obviously, I mean, everybody wants an offensive line, everybody wants a defensive line, and everybody wants to have the right guys, but sometimes you overlook having the right guys because that guy might just be it seems like he's a little bit more talented. So you got to have a plan, you got to stick with the plan, then you got to execute the plan. And that's, some guys just have that magic touch and they just can figure things out. And it certainly seems like Sean has that.
He develops a trust. I mean, Sean's a hard ass, but he's also a player's coach at the same time. And guys want to be coached, and he develops a relationship with those guys so that he can coach them. So that and if you can't handle that, then you're Russell Wilson and you're on your way. Like that's who he is. That's the way he coaches, and he's always been that way. And you could see guys gravitating. He always has his dudes that want to come back, right? I mean, he gets those guys signed, former guys that played for him. He does a masterful job at that.
Finally, tonight, Thursday Night Football, we have the Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's turn to our NFC South expert, Mark Schlereth, to tell us, in his expert opinion, who's going to win.
I'm going to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, even though they've been struggling as of late, a lot of injuries, but I think get there. Bucky Irvin is back. I think they'll be all right.
Guess who else is coming back tonight, probably?
You?
I'm back, baby.
You're back?
I'm back.
Oh, well, that's going to be all the difference in the world.
Mike Evans just punched a guy.
I'm back. All right, we are back and better than ever with our Blue Sports Stable Denver Sports Equipment Drive benefiting recruiting classroom. It's been going on for the last week plus, and can't thank all of you enough who have already donated. And if you've been thinking about it, look in the garage this weekend. What kind of equipment do you no longer use? The kids no longer use? It can definitely be used and put in the hands of grateful young people who want to be able to play. We're taking donations of gently used or new sports equipment. For drop-off locations and a full list of needed items, head to DenverSports.com/equipment.
Has R.J. Harvey proven he's ready to carry the torch for Jenkins?
It was a big-time performance, man, and it gave me great hope that R.J. Harvey can be the answer to that question that we have had is who's going to replace Dobbins. I thought he took a huge step forward.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
There is such a feeling, right, of magic. We hear that all the time. Magic surrounds the holidays. Stoke, I hear you. You know what's not magic? The exceptional care and results you can get with advanced hair restoration. This is real science, the latest technology, and legendary Dr. Tanya Pauls and her all-star team. Put it all together, and you have a real solution for that expanding bald spot, that receding hairline, or that thinning hair. Start with a free consultation. Learn how this works. A quick and easy one-day hair loss solution that begins to regrow your own natural hair the very next day, and it's even guaranteed to grow. Such bold claims I make. How can I be so sure? Easy. I had it done myself 20 years ago. Had it done by Dr. Tanya Pauls herself. It works flat out. Easy procedure. Easy to follow aftercare. And then immediate results. My own hair started growing immediately, and 2 decades later, it hasn't stopped. For a limited time, get a free consultation, 250 free hair grafts, $250 off. Just call 720-459-HAIR and at advancedhair.com. That's advancedhair.com.
This is Terrell Davis, two-time world champion and Hall of Famer. I learned early in my career that winning takes teamwork. And in banking, that means choosing a partner that has your back. That's why I trust Colorado Credit Union, a local financial institution that has spent more than 50 years investing in our community and helping families build a strong financial future. To learn more, visit ccu.org or stop by any branch. Colorado Credit Union. Love where you live, love where you bank. Federally insured by NCUA. Membership eligibility required. Equal housing opportunity.
Anna had a very severe brain injury.
My dad got in contact with Barry Simpson.
They didn't think about the money. They thought about what was best for Anna. That's all that mattered to me, just making sure that she was okay.
Not only would I recommend Berg Simpson to others, I have recommended Berg Simpson to others.
If you've been injured, call Berg Simpson for free now at 303-790-2525. BergSimpson.com. Good lawyers changing lives.
Hey, Brandon Stokley here. Colorado Joint Replacement is part of Advent Health, one of the nation's largest healthcare providers. They offer innovative hip and knee replacement surgery with expert, compassionate care. To schedule an appointment, visit coloradojoint.org.
Just how good is Pure Talk's current deal for unlimited wireless? Well, you might say it's the deal of your lifetime. Because right now, for just $29.95 a month, Pure Talk is offering unlimited talk, text, and data life. Not your phone's life, your life. This is Pure Talk's top-tier plan. It comes with a crazy fast 5G network along with a 30-gig hotspot. And at just $29.95 a month, there has never been a better opportunity to lock in a ridiculously low rate for as long as you live. And save thousands and thousands of dollars along the way. This plan is normally $65 a month, but if you switch today, you will save over 50% every single month for the rest of your life. See what I mean? It really is the deal of your lifetime. Dial pound 250, say micro, offer ends 12/14. Some restrictions apply. Details at puretalk.com.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KRS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 1-877-CARS for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Hurry! It's our last chance to donate for 2025.
It's the end of the year, and the holidays are finally here. It's tax break time at O'Mara GMC, and your new Sierra 2500 could qualify you for a max deduction.
Drive the truck you need and potentially write off a big portion of it at tax time.
Sierra 2500, just $685 a month. But don't wait. The tax deduction window is closing fast.
It's O'Mara GMC's holiday tax break. Ask for stock SF323923. Stop by O'Mara GMC on 104th or GMC.com.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. I think I'm some kind of football prophet.
Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Get ready for every Broncos game with Super Bowl 50 champion Brandon Marshall as he joins the drive every Friday afternoon at 4:45 exclusively on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Thanks to Corwin Toyota Boulder. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. DenverSports.com and the Denver Sports app. KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. You're listening to Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Job shaming.
You played in the NFL, but you were a wide receiver.
Embellishments.
I mean, sometimes I swear you're just making things up.
And amateur zoology.
I think polar bears are bigger than grizzlies.
Of course they
So make them a polar bear.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Rolling through a Thursday edition of the program, just having fun. It's a great time. You've got great teams in town. Championship aspirations everywhere you look. Heck, even the Rockies have a little bit of new hope. Although I would like to see them follow up with these front office moves. Maybe sign a player or two. That wouldn't be bad. Typically, Rockies teams totally sit out free agency unless they decide to drop 180 on Chris.
Yeah, we're either going to spend $200 million or zero.
Zero, right? Seriously, you go back and look at their free agent record over the last 3 or 4 off seasons. It's like amount of free agent dollars spent. Rockies 0, 100,000 0, 180 million 0. It's nuts. Just to bring you up to date with what's going on so far, if you check us out on our Denver Sports YouTube channel, you'll notice we look brighter. We've got these new lights here in the studio. And I don't know, as soon as this show is over, I think I'm going to go order me some of those Walter Goggins goggles. Yeah, because need 'em. It's bright in here. It's really bright.
You know what I'm going to get? And I've been wanting an excuse to get these Dion's sunglasses.
Yes.
Right? How do you think I could pull that off?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're all over those.
You don't believe? You my man. I love you. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you can pull those off.
Yo, he can pull Stoke.
Stoke's probably got like some of those you probably still have a whole bunch of those like really like big 90s style.
I'm not really a sunglass guy. I never have
sunglasses.
I don't like. I always when we go to the beach, I always forget them. I never wear them in my car. I'm not a sunglass guy. Mark,
here you go, Stoke. I got a pair right here for you.
You do?
Are these the Dion ones?
Are these Ray-Bans?
Yeah, no, these are the Dion ones.
You got the Dion?
Oh, that's Dion's.
Whoa.
Yeah, those are the Dion.
Really?
Yeah, those are the Dion ones.
What did you just pull them out of your pocket? I mean,
Pull
what
them
the hell
out of my
is
bag.
going on?
Out of my bag.
Huh?
Out of my bag.
Kind of a big deal.
Okay.
What, he
All right,
said
before?
Is that how you got? All right, guy. Let's check them out. Okay, here goes.
Don't ask how I got them. I just got them.
He knows people.
Oh yeah. Stoke.
Go with. I like that.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I don't usually. I got like
look, You kind of look. Well, I don't know.
What do you?
It's
Well,
okay.
you said yay, and then
I
you
know.
said
And
no.
then I
You
looked
said
at
nay. What's
You're kind of giving off Sean Payton looking at the play sheet with those granny glasses vibe.
What do you mean? He has his glasses are like down low. These are like real, like these are hip, cool glasses.
You look like a tool.
Wow.
No, you look good. You look good.
Well, okay. Well,
All right, well, leave them on for a while.
I'll let my wife check it out and see. She. It has to be usually the right sunglasses, or she'll just kind of shake her head at me the and wife say, is like, take
ba,
those
ba, 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 ba.
off,
Right?
Because they don't. I don't know my face way it's structured. It doesn't. I
Too
got
much cheek for glass.
Wow. Well,
I guess
something like that.
something
especially
like that.
since you're. Listen, I mean, I probably shouldn't be lobbing boulders from my glass house, but your face is getting a little fuller.
Oh, I needed it to be fuller.
It's a little
thicker,
fleshier.
Wow.
Thank God we've got the little guy.
That's not nice.
Anyway, check out the Denver Sports YouTube channel.
You can see me, and
you can
so these are
see
Dion's glasses.
Yeah.
Can we just like leave them here so I can wear them for this? I mean, it's
very
we got
bright
a light
here.
show.
Let's see. We also found out that as one texter said, "Hey, listen, I love the Zach By sensitivity smear campaign at day number 3 on 11. But what's even more impressive is how Mark has been able to work in a Joe Gibbs reference for 456 days." That's good. That's good.
Wow.
By the way,
That's good.
a texter brought up a very, very good point.
Yes. So we found out that Joe Gibbs had a cot.
Slept in his cot.
In his office all those years in Washington. And we wondered, when he retired, did that cot get bequeathed to you?
Right.
As like a memorabilia piece.
Yeah.
And somebody asks.
I was supposed to, but then some guy named Uncle Billy scooped it up, swept in, up the cot along with the signature ball.
That's a good point.
No,
Somebody
it's the
said
third base.
Third base.
Third base.
Third base used in the
Carlton Fisk
1975
ran around.
World Series. I had it for a while. My Uncle Billy had it as part of his giant
I bet he did.
sports memorabilia.
He got it off
It's
the
up-
Little League field, and he told you this was the base.
That's
at
right.
the- I mean, come on.
He was in that's right. He was in
can't
Lynn, Massachusetts, and he grabbed it off
Yes.
a local.
I can't believe you still believe that.
I do believe
You still
it.
believe
I
that
do
that was
believe.
Carlton Fisk's third base that he ran over that.
This
Your
guy,
Uncle Billy just said,
my
"Here you
uncle-
go."
My Uncle Billy was like at the forefront of like the sports memorabilia craze, and he literally had a warehouse full of sports memorabilia, and he had a whole bunch of it at his house. We'd always go over there for the 4th of July cookout, and I'd be a kid in a candy store, and he'd let me usually take something.
Stop it.
I'm not lying.
Yeah.
I know it's on the Mike
What-
Evans
so-
big board of BS lies and other nonsense, but
Stop the cap.
he gave me the base for a while to have at my house.
Gave you like
I would have
you
loved to
said.
have had the cot though.
God.
I would have loved the Joe Gibbs cot.
Oh, could you imagine?
Could you imagine? What a restful afternoon. Like you could take a nap on the Joe Gibbs cot every day.
Goodness. I'd put my Walter Goggins goggles on and then
We
take
could
a
put
little
we
nap.
could put it back here
We
and
could put it
nap
back here.
back here in the
Yeah,
studio.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So, anyway, that's what's going on so far today. As you can see, we're getting a lot of important stuff done. Some other news to pass along. My guy Chris Bianchi from 9 News passed this along to me. He goes, "Hey, thank goodness the Broncos are playing the Packers here this week. Kickoff temperature, forecast for Sunday. Kickoff temperature, 61 degrees here. Kickoff temperature in Green Bay on Sunday, -5 with the wind chill. Supposed to be very cold in Green Bay. Cleveland is going to Chicago. Shador getting to play the Bears in Chicago. Wind chill expected to be below 0 on Sunday.
It's that time of year, though.
That time of
you
year.
know? And we've just been very fortunate this winter.
Did you play a December game in Green Bay? Did you ever play a cold game in Green Bay?
No.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
Oof.
I never did. I played a cold one in Chicago, playoff game.
Ooh.
Field was like frozen. I mean, they don't.
That
they
had
don't
to hurt.
They don't have like heated coils under there like we do here. I mean, field was frozen. Like the sides, not the middle part, but like by the out of bounds, our tight end hit his head, and it's like night.
We played in Chicago in a snowstorm in Chicago.
I don't know why I laugh at that every time.
And they turned the heat off in the visitors' locker room.
Oh, the nerve of them.
We walk into and you could see your breath as you're getting ready to play.
That's good.
I mean, it was miserable.
That's good. Psychological warfare in sports. Love it.
And then I played in Green Bay in December. We just got our ass kicked, too. But I'll never forget going out that little tunnel. They had that little, like plywood tunnel when you walked out in Green Bay. You walk down from the locker room.
They probably upgraded it by the time that
it has been upgraded. But there's still a tunnel that you walk through, but it's not heated. But it keeps the wind off you. So you're like, you convince yourself, you go, that's not so bad. I'll be all right. And then you step outside into the stadium, the open air, and it's like somebody punched you in the face. And you're like, this is going to be miserable. Miserable.
But it isn't bad for your offensive linemen, is it? Because you guys just start leaning on each other and breathing on each other.
Like what are the you start using your excess.
Breathing, what do you think, we're like bears going to go hibernate?
Well, yeah, we always see
what do whales do? Like they have like that excess blubber, so they can.
So the blubber.
So they don't get cold.
It's like seals up in the tundra. They're never cold because they rub their seal blubber against each other. Isn't that kind of like offensive and defensive linemen?
It's like
Same
penguins.
Get over here, Tommy. Nail it.
Penguins all
Zim.
Like penguins all get in a big huddle, right?
Yeah.
And the inner sanctum, and they rotate. So the penguins, like the inner penguins, stay warm for a while, and eventually they rotate to the outside to block the wind. And it's like a penguin thing.
Huh.
Yeah, I think that. Well, I might have made that up, but I think that's true.
But for you skill position guys, I mean, playing in that cold weather, it's got to be.
It's got to be miserable. That's why you have to tap out and go get you in a jacket on the sideline for a little while. After you want to run go route, you just go, oh, I'm tired, tap out, and then you go sit on the heated bench during the offensive drive.
No, I'd stay by the heater. The heater that's.
You like the heater?
That's blowing.
Dude, I love the heated bench. And then you hang your helmet on the little. They got a little smokestack on top.
Smokestack.
Yeah, a little smokestack. And you pull your helmet on. I actually, in that Green Bay game, I actually broke my helmet. And
dispensing justice.
Yeah, I did. Broke my helmet. I had to throw it to the sideline. And my boy Ralph Tam threw me his helmet, which is about size 8 1/4. My boy Ralph, and he was just standing on the sideline. So it was like putting on ice bucket.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was, and it just was like a bobble. It didn't fit while they were fixing my helmet, right? It just put on this ice cube on top of my head.
How about Jalen Hurts? Y'all see him? He couldn't find his helmet during the game.
Quarterback couldn't find his helmet.
Yeah, because I think they thought the half was going to be over, and he was scrambling looking for his helmet right before halftime, so that was kind of funny. He ended up finding it, but Saquon was saying, take my helmet, take my helmet.
Found it like he found DBs for the other team.
We're going to have systems.
Well, the Super Bowl you guys won against Buffalo.
Yeah.
That was famous for Thurman Thomas couldn't find his helmet during the course of the game.
Yeah.
I think he knew damn well where that helmet was. He didn't want to go out there.
It's impossible.
No, he's going to get his ass kicked.
It's literally impossible.
They were getting there. You guys were. That was the 91 team, right?
Yeah.
Arguably the greatest Super Bowl team ever.
That's right.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Oh, no. I've never heard that.
Yeah.
This is not a case of me.
Arguably by who? Mark?
No.
I never heard the 91 Redskins
for
team
years. For years, the USA Today used to rank the best Super Bowl teams in history, and the 91 Redskins were always the top team.
They
Stop it.
No,
Thanks.
It's true.
No, that's
true.
No, you go. You can Google
Stop
it.
the cap.
Go Google any listing ranking of all the Super Bowl winners, ranking them like 1 through what are we at now? Like
1 through 59.
59 right now.
Yeah.
Rank them, and you will a lot of times find the Washington Redskins 1991 team is number 1 overall.
All right.
How many sacks do you guys give up that year? 9 total.
None. You should sleep on cots in the locker room.
That's the secret.
Yeah.
Maybe you should tell Sean to get some more cots over there at.
Get a few cots.
You know
Sean.
that
You
Greg
wanna
Penner
win?
will get some really nice cots too. They'll be really. Nice
No, they're
cots.
going to have
get
like
futons. They'll
they're
get
like
futons.
REI cots or something.
No, it's going to be like those little hotel rooms that you have in the airport now.
What?
Yeah.
Where do
like
you
little,
try?
like little coffins?
Yeah. No, they're like little
They have that
rooms.
in
Where you
Japan.
can, where you can like sleep in it. You pay for a night or something. You it's right there in the airport.
Right.
So that's what the Broncos are going to
Yeah,
have.
it's like a little tube. You just slide in there.
Kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think now is the perfect time to ask, what are we talking about?
Let me see if I can get
Let's get serious. Time to get serious.
New York, London, Paris, Munich.
Everybody talk about
I heard, I don't know what show it was. I don't know if it was Zach and Phil. I think it was Zach and Phil. May have been Dover and Cecil. I don't know. But the question was this, and I think it's a fair question to ask. Would it be good heading into the playoffs for the Broncos to lose a game between now and the end of the regular season? Okay, we all know they've won 10 in a row. Would you want this team to go into the playoffs with a bye week, 2 weeks in between games, with a 14-game winning streak, or would you rather they lose a game between now and then, Stoke?
No, I'm good with them winning every game. I think.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Goodness.
Sorry.
Like, really? Can I?
Go ahead. So sunglasses.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
So sunglasses.
Sunglasses. I got to see what people are saying about your sunglasses.
Yeah, let me know. I mean, if they approve or disapprove. I'm good with them winning them all. I mean, I don't think this team is going to get full of themselves at all. So I'm not worried about that. This team's been resilient. They've handled adversity. They've handled. I don't need them to lose to all of a sudden make them to humble them. I don't need that to happen. I don't think they need that to happen. And then I think it would be cool. Wouldn't it be cool if they won the next 4 and Bo Nix ends up being the winningest quarterback in his first 2 years and he overtakes Russell Wilson by one game?
That's right.
He's
the guy that he replaced.
Yeah.
He's 3 behind him.
Yep.
So win 3, you tie. Win 4, you break it. Spicy.
Yeah.
So
that is.
That would be cool. But so that I really don't think this team needs to be humbled. So let's go ahead and win, man. Screw
I'm
it.
with you. I think this team has already know what they've got to overcome and had a lot of things that gone on and a lot of criticism for their offense, and they just keep on grinding. And the other thing is, I love the fact that they're in a position where they're still chasing that number 1 seed. So, like, when you have everything locked up, every now and again it's good to lose a game. You don't have anything locked up.
Well, okay. If you're telling me they have to win 14 in a row in order to capture the number 1 seed, yes. But I don't think you're going to have to. I think they could go 3-1 down the stretch, get to 14-3.
But if New England goes 4-0, then
I think the Patriots are going to lose a couple. I really do. I think they're going to lose to the Bills this week.
3-1 should get it done.
I think 3-1 gets it
I
done.
think it will too, but again, if the Patriots keep winning and Denver keeps winning, if they both win this weekend, like, the pressure's on. You got to keep on playing. And the other thing is,
okay, all right, let me amend the question then. If I told you they didn't need to win 14 in a row to get the number 1 seed, would you prefer they lose a game between now and the end of the season? Would you just like to have a little less of the bullseye on your back?
All right, so if you lose to the Chargers and you start pulling players, kind of like when you say, hey, that game doesn't count, the Week 18 game against Kansas City doesn't count, they didn't play anybody, right? Yeah, if you're going to do that, then yeah, sure. But, I mean, you've got Green Bay, a playoff team. You got Jacksonville, a playoff team. You got the Chargers, a playoff team. You gotta.
When you guys in the second Super Bowl year started the season 13-0, and then you guys lost. In fact, you lost 2 in a row.
Yeah.
But when you lost that first game, how'd you feel about it? Was there part of you that thought, all right, that's maybe not the worst thing to lose a game?
The part of me that was like, it still hurt to lose.
Sure.
You hate to lose, especially to a Giants team that wasn't very good.
Right.
But the part of me that was okay was, all right, now all the hangers-on and all the national media that didn't pay any attention for the first 7 weeks that just started inundating our locker room with people, all those people are going to leave now, which is a good thing. So, but, I mean, it's still, you hate losing.
Listen, I give you guys grief, but when you guys say it's hard to win 10 games in the NFL, I don't know how much I agree with that. But I do say this. It's hard to win 10 in a row in the NFL. I mean, that is exceptionally hard to do. It's even harder to win 11 in a row, 12 in a row, 13 in a row, 14 in a row. I don't know. I just think it would just – it's going to be hard enough to go and win the AFC and get to the Super Bowl. Having to also deal with the fact that the odds are you're due for a loss if you keep building a winning streak wouldn't be the worst thing in my mind to have it just
What's harder?
Gone.
What's harder? Like winning 14 in a row in the NFL or going undefeated on your JV team?
For the texter who says... Great
What is that, like 6 wins?
Great segment, Evans.
One season's
6-0,
over,
baby.
Great
6-0.
segment. Great segment, Evans, the sportscaster. Deep analysis about should we lose. What are you talking about? In the words of the great Herm Edwards, you play to win the game. I just think that is at some point when you have such a great season and you set records and all that, or you have these huge winning streaks. Like, for example, that Patriots team that went into the Super Bowl 18-0. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I have no doubt in my mind, had they lost a game before the end of that season and they weren't carrying an undefeated season into the Super Bowl, they win the Super Bowl. I think the pressure of trying...
Well, that's different.
Well,
that's history.
That is history, but...
the Patriots are going to feel more pressure than the Broncos.
But how many teams go into the playoffs with a 14-game winning streak, can you think of?
But so
Not
here...
many.
No.
How many did you guys won in a row in 2012?
I don't keep track of that. I have no idea.
It was a lot. I think you had won 11 in a row, hadn't you?
Yeah, because that's what you said yesterday.
I think you had won 11 in a row going into that.
In Indianapolis?
No, here in 2012.
Oh.
Going into that
okay.
Baltimore game.
That was cold. Yeah, I flew home that day from ESPN. That was
cold.
really cold.
I forgot what I was talking about now. Y'all screwed it up. Good job, Evans. You totally screwed it up, like always.
If they
here we go.
If the Broncos won 14 games in a row, that would be a regular season record, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. Y'all want to
14 in a row for the Broncos would be a regular season
it'd be a regular
record.
season record. Yeah, sure.
So let's go for it. So do you think this team?
I don't need the.
I know. Do you think this team all of a sudden is going to be able to exhale and say, "All right, the pressure is off of us now because we lost." To
regular
the Chiefs.
season game.
We lost to the Chargers. I mean, I don't think this team has been overlooked. Now, if you're a team like where the expectations were there before the season, like high expectations, you're like the favorite to win the Super Bowl. If you're one of those teams, okay, maybe so. Maybe you're like, okay, well, we don't want to keep this streak going. But for the Broncos, they've been overlooked all year. The expectations are low. I was giving them a free pass this year. I just don't think they're going to start saying, oh, my gosh, we got to win this. We got to play better than we played because in the playoffs because, you know what, we've won 14 in a row. The pressure is on us.
Law of averages. I'm just playing the law of averages game.
All right.
Plus, you're always a big one to say, Stink, that a lot of benefits come out of a loss. That, when you're winning 14 in a row, let's say under this scenario, you're winning 14 in a row, and after every win, Sean gets up there, we're going to look at the film, we're probably going to find a few things that we need to clean up, and, the players are going to say the same thing, and they'll mean it, sort of, but if you lose a game, all of a sudden, doesn't that kind of refocus, recalibrate the attention to detail that maybe kind of drifts a little bit during the course of a long winning streak?
I think you can make that argument, certainly, when you're hanging 35 or 40 on your opponent week in and week out. When you're destroying opponents, yes. not when you're playing 3 quarters worth of dreck and all of a sudden you find a way to win in the fourth quarter, because then I think you've got really good teaching tape, because they have not. Like last week was the first week that we've really talked about. The Dallas game was one, but where they really were efficient. And, I mean, they're leading the league in 3 and outs. You don't think they're coaching that? You don't think they're, like, their offense, and I'm mostly focusing on the offense here, their offense, I'm sure, has been getting coached hard even during the winning streak, because there have been a lot of things that haven't been up to the standard that they need them to be. So that's kind of, I think that point, if you're blowing everybody out, is a really good point. But I think it probably loses some of its, if you will, based on how they've played offensively.
All right. Fair enough. People like the glasses, Stoke.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. For the most part, people like it.
Yeah. I think you look good, Stoke.
Christmas present?
Yeah.
Mountain View 07 says, hat with the big sunglasses might be a bit much, Stoke.
Okay. Oh, well, you just said how a lot of people like it.
No, a lot of people, well, yeah.
Well,
no.
There's always going to be a naysayer, too.
Connor Beardsley, we love you, Stoke.
Huh.
I wonder what our
mascular degeneration heading Stoke's way.
What our digital
Stoke with the
people are gonna say.
Stoke with the Unabomber vibes.
What are they going to say about my glasses? I got to take the glasses off now.
Yeah.
Clay Moore says humans are not supposed to wear sunglasses. What does that mean? Stoke
who is? Like, what kind of animal is supposed to? Kangaroos or what? Like, who?
Stoke is the sports talk what Rails was to performing. So there you go.
Little Stevie Wonder here.
All right. Good stuff. All right, so what do you think? Would you feel better about the Broncos going into the playoffs with a 14-game winning streak, or would you want to see them, as long as they can still get the number 1 seed, would you like to see them lose a game between now and the end of the regular season? Let us know. RamosLaw.com text line 303-713-1043. Also on our Denver Sports YouTube channel. Let us know. We got trivia against the Drive coming up at 9:15. We got some other things to get to, including how many of you have been just locked in the last couple of nights to one of the most special events in sports. That's next.
Did Sean Payton put together the perfect recipe against the Raiders?
They did a great job. Very impressive from this offense, from Bo Nix. Staying patient. If you're going to try to do something special this year, this is the offense that you want to watch right here. This is the recipe right here.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Hey, Dink here, talking to my buddy Troy Hansford about the housing market. Hey, man, this last year and a half, man, it's gone from one of the hottest it's ever been to prices declining. People haven't seen that here in quite some time, guys. And if you're thinking about selling your house for any reason, now's the time to sell it. Still get top dollar. My buddy Troy still offering his $5,000 guarantee. If you can't sell your house at the price you agree upon, plus the timeline that you agree upon, he's going to scratch you a check for $5,000. He's still making this offer, probably not for long. Troy can make the offer because he continues to spend money marketing his listings. Has about 100 families approved and ready to buy. And if for any reason you need to sell right away, Troy can buy your house all cash, and he can close in as little as 7 days. 720-900-4433. You have a house to sell. Troy probably has a perfect buyer for you right now, waiting for you to pick up the phone and dial him up. 720-900-4433. Call Troy. Get your home sold for the most money. 720-900-4433. Troy Hansford of RE/MAX Professionals. Some restrictions do apply. Want to sell your house? Then call my buddy Troy. 720-900-4433.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Honey, look. 4 calling birds.
Do they have cell phones?
Well, yeah. They're called calling birds because they have 4 lines of Cricket 5G.
How do they pay?
Oh, easy. Each line is only $25 a month.
Who are they calling?
Beats me. One sec, gotta take this.
Join Cricket Nation and get 4 lines for $25 per month each. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Cricket may temporarily slow data speeds if the network is busy. New lines only. All lines must be selected. Unlimited plan fees. Terms and restrictions apply. Cricket 5G requires a compatible device and is not available everywhere. See cricketwireless.com for details.
Helzberg gifts checked off the list. Now, time for wrapping. Earrings for Mom. A gold bracelet to match the rings Danielle wears every day. And for Dad, a new watch, because we all know he needs one. This is gonna be a good one.
Our favorite things for your favorite people. Shop in store at Helzberg.com for up to 50% off.
Men, it's the holidays, the season of all kinds of hustle and bustle. But if your energy is down, if you aren't sleeping well, if your sex drive is MIA, and you just don't feel like the guy you once were, maybe it's tough to get excited for all the holiday cheer. This is Jeff for the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, and if this sounds like you may have low testosterone. And if so, this is the season for you to get treated. At the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, we're experts in treating low T. If you're like most guys, you'll feel the change in just a few weeks. And truly, the results can be life-changing. You'll have improved mental clarity, your energy will kick up, your workouts will be better, your sleep patterns will improve, and your sex drive will likely heat up as well. So call us, and don't go through another season with low T. Your initial visit is only $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 720-440-7900 or go to RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. That's RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. We have 5 offices across the Front Range to serve you.
Get a double dose of Denver men's basketball this week with games Thursday, December 11th at 7 p.m. versus Alaska Anchorage and Saturday, December 13th at 2 p.m. versus Cal State Fullerton.
Game goes along as Josh Lee floating into the lane, bucket, good in the foul.
Join us Thursday and Saturday in Hamilton Gym. Let's go DU.
Relentless mind games.
Are you trying to get me in an O'Reilly right now?
Total accountability.
You're always throwing your teammates under the bus. That's just what you do.
And a sprinkle of advanced analytics.
The Boo rating, BOO, which is balls over opponent.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
All right. I don't mind being the butt of a joke. One on the RamosLaw.com text line, 303-713-1043. Is it just me, after listening to Evans make a case why the Broncos should lose a game between now and the end of the regular season? Is Mike Evans the Pat Shurmur of sports talk shows?
We were actually trying to throw incompletions.
That's good. That's good. Tip of the cap.
That
good
is
job.
good.
Good
You
job.
are the Pat Shurmur. Trying to throw incomplete.
You're a freaking genius, you idiot!
We're trying to lose a game.
Well, I don't think it'd be the worst thing. As long as you can tell me that you're still going to clinch the number 1 seed.
Got to clinch the number. Got to clinch this number 1 seed.
Yeah,
That's
because
obvious.
because the more I think about it, unless it's Buffalo on a miserable, snowy, windy day, I can't think of an AFC playoff team that has a better home field advantage than the Broncos. Can you?
No, the altitude, the
crowd noise,
the crowd, everything.
like that atmosphere against the Chiefs a few weeks ago.
Right.
I'd put that up against any home. The only other home field advantage. Stoke hasn't taken the sunglasses off.
No, I like.
He's liking them.
Yeah,
They're,
good on
you know what? They're growing on me.
I just sent the selfie to the wife to see. She's not going to like them. I already know. She wanted to take a peek at them. I think she's going to say, "Hey, take them off. You look like a." The wife is like, "Ba ba 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 ba." But we'll see.
No, I'm interested to see exactly what she has to say.
Yeah. Let us know. Did you send it to her?
Yeah.
Okay.
No response yet?
No, just sent it to her 10 seconds ago.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let us know as soon as she responds. We'd like to know.
Yeah.
But I'd say the only other place other than Denver that has a better AFC home field advantage would have to be Indianapolis with the pumped-in noise.
That's a good point.
Right?
Good point.
Stoke?
Stokely.
You know what that's like. Did they ever give you, being on the team for as long as you? Did they ever show you behind the scenes how they pump the music in?
I don't know what you're talking
Who
about.
was the audio guy there? Do you guys have an audio guy? It was a Mitch. Hey, Mitch, what's up? How's the sounds coming?
I don't know what y'all
during the
talking
week.
about. Don't know what y'all talking about. I thought you were going to say Mark's Houston Texans. The
Oh,
team that
that's
he loves
true.
the most. And they got a
Not
great
home.
They got a great home field, right?
No.
Their defense is great. They got great home field.
They got a great defense. I don't know about their home
pose
field.
the whole.
Now,
would it be better-
if the Raiders were in this thing, that stadium.
Right.
How would you feel about the Broncos carrying a 14-game winning streak into the playoffs, and they have to deal with not only the pressure of the 14-game winning streak, but hosting Mark's Texans at the same time?
Well,
that's just too much.
The Texans are going to be tough out for anyone. But I'm not concerned. I'm not overly concerned about them, carrying this win streak all the way into the playoffs and having the number 1 seed. I'm not concerned with that at all. But I think, it doesn't matter if it's the Texans or whoever. I mean, it's going to be – you got to play good football in the playoffs to get through. And so the home field is what's crucial here.
Yeah. Not to put your business in the street, but
Uh-oh.
when you were toasting your bagel, a texter came up with a brilliant analogy, a brilliant comparison to Mike Evans.
Yeah. Yeah, you hadn't walked in the room yet.
Go ahead, tell him.
It's like after listening, I think it was after listening to is it just me? After listening to Evans talk about why the Broncos should lose a game, is Mike Evans the Pat Shurmur of sports talk shows?
That's great.
He's an idiot and a fool.
That's great.
Because
you know what? We were actually trying to throw incompletions.
Right.
How'd that work out for CU?
Right.
Well, they were good at it. Throwing incompletions.
Yeah, exactly.
Evans, we haven't lost enough for you in the last 10 years. Hasn't that been enough?
Exactly.
Fran T in Rapid City.
Now you're pulling for them to lose one
It's
game.
just a strategic loss. That's all.
Come on, dog.
Again, it's with the idea that they're still going to get the number 1 seed. Okay, if you have to win 14 in a row, get the number 1 seed, do it. But if you get to a point where you got the number 1 seed, I just. And Mark, I'm a little surprised at you, honestly, because you being the guy who admitted, and Stoke actually to a certain degree as well, you guys both being the guys that admitted that when you played in the NFL, you were always worried about what was going to go wrong next. That's how you.
Oh,
That's how you live your life.
Oh,
I would think that you would love to take away the added pressure or distraction of a long winning streak, in addition to trying to go win playoff games. It's just one less thing to have to stress about. That's all.
You play to win the game.
No, I really quit listening. I want to know what.
Actually,
say.
I lost. I had to finish the question, but I lost all my
I
enthusiasm for it
had
as
no
well.
interest. I wasn't even listening.
I'm really not that interested either in getting your answer. So,
Okay,
go
we
ahead.
ready?
What did she say?
Speaking of the anchor. Wow. Unbelievable. And I'm shocked by this response. She said, okay, with, 4 Ks, and then ... sexy. Exclamation
She's
point,
a lady.
exclamation point. How about that?
Really?
Those are now your glasses.
Yes.
Wow.
Those
Yes.
are now your
Yes.
glasses. Yes.
I want you to play golf in those glasses.
Yes. Sexy Stokely.
Yep.
Look at
you want
sexy
this case?
Stokely.
You want the case?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
Oh,
a different
wow.
case. It's not it's a Ray-Ban case, but it's just a case all the same.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave them here and just wear them here.
Yeah.
Whenever it gets
Oh, no,
too
don't
bright.
leave them here. If they're if the wife thinks you look sexy, some people might. What do you think Cecil would think he looks like? in
Oh,
them?
yeah.
With the hair.
With the hair flowing.
Hair flowing and those shades.
All right.
All right.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if you're curious, check out This Is Easy. Gives me a chance to plug the Denver Sports YouTube station.
Right.
If you'd like to see sexy Stokely, according to his wife,
Yep.
wearing the shades, check it out. Denver Sports YouTube channel.
All right.
And see what all
Feeling
the fuss
feeling
is
a little bit
about.
better,
Yeah.
Patrick, right now.
You got a little swagger about you
maybe
right
you better
now.
cancel golf.
Let's not get carried away here,
Just
guys.
drive
Come
home
on.
after the show.
Let's see. At home, golf. At home, golf. At home,
I got to go
golf.
to the Ronald McDonald House today.
Do you now?
Yeah, I'm doing the Ronald McDonald. Cozy does their charity, Ronald McDonald
Oh,
House.
good for
yeah.
you.
Good for you.
So I'm going down there today. So
That's awesome.
The wife, I can't come home after work. Sorry, babe. So
Too
Cozy.
bad.
So They do a great job down there. And then I got to go to the golf course.
Yeah.
I can't let my teammates down.
Listen,
Mark, you know how that is. You
I
don't
know.
ever want to let your teammates down, right?
No.
I mean, I don't want. See, I don't.
Yeah.
I learned that from you.
Right.
I learned that from
Have
you.
you noticed now that he's put the sunglasses on?
Mm-hmm.
He's got a little extra
extra.
swagger right now.
Yeah, extra little. You should wear those like going to bed tonight. Just wear those glasses going to bed tonight.
Might be a good idea.
It's not
Might
a
just
bad
do
idea.
that. Might just do that. I'm gonna put a cowboy hat on.
Oh, that's just too much sexy right there. That's too much. You don't want to. You don't want to over
that. And one of
that's-
Cecil's thongs.
Oh God!
All right. All right. Way to kill the mood there, Schlereth.
Shut the hell up.
Oh my gosh.
Trivia against the drive coming up in 15 minutes. Do we have a potential championship preview on tap tonight? That's next.
Did the Broncos offense unlock a new fighting style in Las Vegas?
They were surgical with a scalpel, not a hatchet. There was not a single play that even went for 19 yards.
Smooth, Zach.
You know what yesterday's Broncos offense was? It was Floyd Mayweather. No knockout punches. And there they were with a 24-17 win.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
The Grinch has nothing on the IRS. You want to talk about being able to ruin a holiday. Funny thing is, if the IRS is hounding you and you're not in the best shape financially right now, this actually may be the best time to work things out and get a resolution and get the IRS off your back. First step, reach out to Advanced Tax Solutions. My guy there, Todd Whalen, 30 years of experience. To put it in sports terms, he knows the IRS playbook better than they do. I've met so many of his clients over the years, and they're all different situations to be sure, but here's the common theme. Todd does a great job at taking all the complex issues that go into dealing with the IRS. He works with the IRS to find fair solutions, and in the end saves his clients big money. And as well, taking the stress away that would be huge if folks like you and me try to tackle the IRS ourselves. So if you're dealing with tax levies, tax debt, back taxes, payroll concerns, and these aren't the best of times money-wise, it may be the best time to work with the IRS. First step, call Todd Whalen and Advanced Tax Solutions, 303-753-6040.
Catch a ride with EV and Auto. Catch a ride.
Foundation Kia wishes you a Merry Christmas. Otto is shaking all the gift boxes.
Auto checking for car keys.
Up to snow good again? You can have yourself a merry little lease on an all-new Kia EV9 during Kia's Season of New Traditions sales event.
Trimming tree and prices.
We're slaying deals this holiday season. See us in Wheat Ridge or FoundationKia.com.
Deck the halls and catch a ride.
Hey, Stoke here from my friends at Cajun Wealth. The temperatures may be dropping, but your financial goals shouldn't be left out in the cold. Cajun Wealth, they help me turn uncertainty into clarity with retirement planning that's straightforward and pressure-free. They're fiduciaries, which means they put your needs first always. I thought I had things in good shape, but after their second look, I discovered opportunities I didn't even know I was missing. Now, I've got to forward and more peace of mind. Don't wait. Call Trajan Wealth today and keep your wealth management goals warm this winter. 720-204-8100. That's 720-204-8100. Or you can find them online at TrajanWealth.com. That's TRAJAN Wealth.com. They have offices located in Broomfield, Greenwood Village, and Loveland. Trajan Wealth. Plan smarter. Dream bigger. Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, SEC registered investment advisor, client, paid advertisement, additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
After a car accident, you might wonder, do I really need a lawyer? But at Postman Law, we go beyond the courtroom. We're your single point of contact for insurance, medical bills, and doctors. Get the outcome you deserve without the headache.
Call 844-POSTMAN, attorney advertising.
Dan owed an unbelievable amount of money to the IRS.
I got behind on my taxes. It's a horrible feeling.
He was in denial.
And when I got those letters from the IRS, you wanted to act like they didn't exist.
Finally, Dan turned to Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
Optima got me a settlement with the IRS. These people are really people-friendly. It was every bit of a new lease on life for me.
The fast action and the great results made Dan's head spin.
I felt like I was in a dream, but it's real, and I have paperwork to prove it. They got the job done, and life is good.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation.
If you're worried about what's going to happen with the IRS, stop worrying. Make the call now.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. Optima Tax Relief. Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Hey, Stoke here. If you need a hip or knee replacement surgery, check out Colorado Joint Replacement. They're home to some of the top trained surgeons in the state using the latest technology. Their expert surgeons offer the most innovative joint replacement care in the Front Range. To schedule an appointment, visit coloradojoint.org.
Hey guys, Mark Schlereth here from my friends at Xfinity. Imagine all that could happen in 5 years. Jobs may change, kids are going to grow, new memes will come out, but also, what if you had reliable, intelligent Wi-Fi and the price didn't change for 5 years? Well, thanks to Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you actually don't have to worry about that part of your future. You're guaranteed 5 years of Wi-Fi that boosts speeds to your devices that need them the most, that finds and fixes any issues before you even notice them. It's like a super intelligent Wi-Fi that keeps you protected from threats online. Plus, you get incredible gaming speeds on multiple devices with no one battling for bandwidth. For the next 5 years, all your devices are going to be working in perfect harmony, and you get our best equipment with no annual contracts, no fees, no strings attached. So even though your kids will grow up and you still won't understand what 6-7 means, your internet will stay sharp, reliable, and most importantly, the price will stay put. All with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Xfinity, imagine that. Restrictions apply. Select plans only.
This segment on 104.3 The Fan is brought to you by Roller Auctions.
Stay up to date on the Broncos with our 9 News Broncos insider Mike Kliss. Presented by Fitness Gallery. Hear the latest from every practice and every game every single week during football season. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Listener appreciation.
Our RamosLaw.com texters always answer the bell.
Mentorship.
You can't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
Yeah.
And words of wisdom.
Don't let my confidence offend your insecurity.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Trivia against the drive coming up in about a half hour. What Sean Payton has to say about the Broncos being an underdog. That's coming up in about 15 minutes. Guys, the Nuggets resume their season tonight. They're at Sacramento, and I don't know about you, but it's going to be tough for me to get up for this meaningless regular season game after the drama of the NBA Cup the last couple of nights. Have you been as mesmerized by the drama, fixated on the NBA Cup?
Those courts.
Oh,
those things. Crazy.
What a dumb idea.
Terrible.
Terrible idea.
Yeah, awful. Makes me want to pay attention less.
Right?
Because you're trying to force me to pay attention to a meaningless championship game that you just made up and put at the beginning of the regular season.
It's so transparent. Like, the NBA fights the perception that their season doesn't really start until Christmas because it's an 82-game schedule. And so Adam Silver has tried to pump some life into the regular season by creating this NBA Cup. And it's dumb. Like, I hope this doesn't offend some Nugget fans, but I was so happy when the Nuggets were eliminated from NBA Cup consideration because the last thing I want them to do is win the NBA Cup. Because the problem with winning the NBA Cup is that because it's Adam Silver's brainchild, he's going to make whoever wins the NBA Cup make a big deal out of it. And I would hate to see the Denver Nuggets be put in a position where they had to make a big deal out of winning the NBA Cup.
Would they hang the banner?
I don't know.
Like the Lakers hung the banner?
I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to. Maybe that's part of it. You're supposed to make a big deal of it.
You know what I heard? I heard the Lakers also got NBA Cup rings, championship rings.
Seriously, I remember when they won it.
It was a joke.
Well, I know it was, but LeBron. Well, it's not.
It's not.
Well, it's not that far fetched. Like I remember when they won it, and LeBron was in the locker room afterwards, and they're spraying champagne. I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Right.
This is sad.
Yet another reason why you can never, ever, 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 ever call LeBron the GOAT. Never. I think Michael Jordan would be celebrating.
Oh, he'd have been at the Vegas craps table.
Exactly. So, NBA Cup.
He wasn't even going to those games.
Feel the excitement.
No. Feel the excitement. NBA Cup. Catch it. Like a virus.
No thanks. So that's going on. The Avalanche tonight will be hosting the Florida Panthers, and it's always fun to make these comments every once in a while during the course of a long season. Are we looking at a potential Stanley Cup preview between the Avs and the Florida Panthers, who've won the last 2 Stanley Cups? I don't know quite yet what to make of Florida. Part of me, probably the majority of me, thinks that this is just a team that is kind of going through the motions right now. It's such an incredibly long season. They know they're going to be in the playoffs. They know they can flip the switch, and that once they get in the playoffs, they're going to be incredibly dangerous, the team to beat in the East if they're locked in. But is that the case, or are they, like the Chiefs, a team that's played a lot of extra hockey over the last couple of years, and maybe the tank is empty? Because right now they're a very pedestrian 15-12-2, and as of right now, out of the playoffs. So, not quite sure.
Sometimes you just run out of steam.
My gut tells me, though, that they still have something left in the tank, and they're just kind of sleepwalking through the season right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it happens, and we see it with the Chiefs this year, where they played so much football. Panthers obviously played so much hockey that it's just hard to get going. You're just a little bit off, and I think that might be the case with the Panthers.
How are they in overtime shootout?
Let me look here. They have 2 OTLs. Panthers do, so they're better than the Avs, I guess. Right? In overtime? 'Cause we got like 7 OTLs. But how many SOLs
the Avalanche do not lead the league in SOLs. Do you know that?
I do know
You
that.
probably think that.
Do we?
They do not lead the league.
Who leads the league? What do they have? 4?
So
they
the
have
Avs have 4
SOLs?
SOLs. The Kings have 5. And Pittsburgh has 5.
Mark, how many points do you get for – so we get 1 point for an SOL, a shootout loss.
Yeah.
An OTL, do we get 1.5 points?
Yeah, 1.5.
Yeah, 1 point. Okay, I just double check. I thought that was right. So OTLs. So if you just lose in overtime, it's 1.5. If you get to the shootout and lose, okay, that's
you
that's
clowns.
1.
You clowns don't realize how important these overtime losses and shootout losses are. Okay, now
Hockey
you're starting.
fan.
Now you're starting to get me mad.
Now
here.
he's starting to be
Okay,
hockey
now
fan.
Well, no, I mean I am the hockey guy in this station. You're starting to get me mad because if you all right, would you agree? Would you agree after what happened last year in the playoffs? That it's very important, knowing that you're going to be playing Dallas in the second round this year, because it's going to happen. Lock it in. Is it important that Game 7 this time be at Ball Arena, as opposed to being in Dallas like it was last year? Would you say it's probably pretty important that this time around you have home ice?
The history of the NHL playoffs, home ice doesn't really mean a lot.
Overall, I might agree with that, but in the case of Dallas versus Colorado, does it?
It's kind of like when you try to sell us on, hey, if you win 51% of your face-offs, you're ever.
No,
Yeah,
you are above average.
That was not accurate.
Well, it was
You were
accurate.
off.
As soon as Drew Spivak came in and said that I was right, then I knew I was right, because he is actually the real hockey guy here at the station.
You're the poser hockey guy.
Not the poser, but I'm the
official on-air hockey guy.
Correct. He's the behind-the-scenes hockey guy.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You got to get those extra
Evans.
points.
Yes. I mean,
yes.
You'd rather play that game at home,
You have to.
certainly,
Home ice.
against the Stars.
Yes.
So,
if Dallas is getting a 2-point win and you're getting a shootout loss and you're 0-4 in shootout losses, you're giving away the potential for an extra point, and you're losing ground. As great as the Avalanche have been playing, they have lost some ground in the last 10 days to Dallas because they've had some OTLs and SOLs.
It's like deciding not to go for 2 and then your field goal kicker yanking it right. You know what I'm saying? And you don't get any points.
But in this case, you do get a point.
Oh, that's right. You do get a point for losing. I forgot. That's hockey.
You fell right into his trap.
Yeah.
He wasn't even trying, and he still ducked on your head. That was so good. Wow.
Stokes in a good mood.
He is.
Stokes in a good mood.
He's got new glasses.
He's got new glasses that his wife finds sexy.
Yeah,
right.
His wife thinks they're sexy.
He's got golf on tap later today. He's going to be doing some great stuff with the Ronald McDonald
charity
House.
work with Ronald
You got
McDonald.
a great day ahead of you.
I think I might leave. I think I might leave a few minutes early today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just figure, hey, my work is done?
Yeah, I got to go because I'm going to Ronald McDonald House, and I got to go. Well, I don't like to name drop, but I got to go. Got a couple footballs that I need Payton to sign, so I need to do that before I go to Ronald McDonald House, and so everything's got to stack up good, and so I'm probably gonna. I probably am gonna. I'm not even asking. I'm just gonna leave 6 minutes early,
so you can go over to Payton's house and get a couple footballs.
Well, I'm gonna go drop them off somewhere. And then get them signed at some point by him. I don't know.
It's a pretty impressive name drop right there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, it's not Joe Gibbs, but
I mean, you're
No,
you're the king of the name
Payton's
drop.
on my list.
Ooh,
he's on my list.
What did he do to you?
He won't invite him on the Manning
He's
cast.
not inviting me on the Manning cast. He's on my list. He knows. Payton knows he's on my list.
Well, listen, maybe maybe when you go see Payton later this morning, you could maybe put in a word.
Well, how about I just no? I don't. I won't have time. I'm rushed. My schedule is stacked. That's why I got to leave early.
Can't you just quickly say?
I'm gonna try to get him on the radio show that you screwed up. Right. What would you rather me do? If I only got real quick, hey, radio show,
right?
Not
or Mark?
Yeah.
No, I don't care about Mark.
Right. Exactly.
Sorry, man.
No.
Well, what would you rather have? Would you rather go on the Manning cast or have Mark have Payton on this show?
I'd have Payton on the show.
Exactly.
That's because you're a great teammate.
You never let it. You never let a teammate down.
The problem is if he had me on the Manning cast, he'd have me. He typecast me as a center, and he'd put that helmet on with the mask over.
Right.
Yeah. and I wouldn't get a speaking.
You'd be anonymous, right? Yeah. Trivia against the drive coming up in about 20 minutes. What does Sean Payton have to say about the home field advantage, and what does Bo Nix have to say about going up against Micah Parsons? All that coming up. We are teaming up with our friends at the Blue Sports Stable in Superior as we got our Denver Sports Equipment Drive benefiting Recruiting Classroom going on. It's off to a great start. Some really nice equipment that has been dropped off. And we're talking about some gently used equipment that is still in great shape and certainly can be used. We want to get in the hands of young people who desperately want to be able to play sports but need the equipment to do it. Most needed items include hockey and ice skates, as well as hockey sticks, football helmets and pads, baseball bats, and lacrosse sticks. For drop-off locations and a full list of needed items, head to denversports.com/equipment.
Join Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan at Blue Sports Stable in Superior for our Denver Sports Equipment Drive, benefiting Recruiting Classroom. We're taking donations of new or gently used sports equipment through December 20th. Head to denversports.com/equipment for a list of drop-off locations and most needed items, and help us spread some cheer this holiday season.
Hey guys, your boy Stink here for my friends at Gravina's Window Center of Littleton. Hey, I'm going to be blunt. If your windows are drafty, sticky, leaking, cold nights are costing you money. And starting January, it's going to cost you even more because replacing your windows is going to cost you more money in 2026. Right now, Gravina's Window Center of Littleton is letting homeowners lock in 2025 prices. But here's the catch. You got to order by December 31st, guys. Make sure you call them. Set up your free consultation at 303-794-0490 or find them at windowsforyourhome.com and lock in those 2025 prices. Don't let cold winter nights cost you money throughout 2026. Save that money right now by scheduling your free consultation. 303-794-0490, windowsforyourhome.com. Make sure you order by December 31st because after that, you're going to be paying those 2026 prices. One more time, 303-794-0490 or online at windowsforyourhome.com.
Hi, I'm Lexi, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. We'll help you find last-minute gifts that don't look last-minute, even if you're still planning to propose. At Shane Company, we'll show you perfect gifts at perfect prices, in stock and ready to give. Like hand-matched diamond studs, 14-karat gold chains, or the ultimate gift, a beautiful engagement ring. We have longer store hours, so you can skip the crowds and shop when you want, or visit us at shaneco.com. Because a friend wants you to be a holiday hero. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Men, it's the holidays, a time of love and joy. But if you suffer from erectile dysfunction, the season can be tough on you. This is Jeff for the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, and if you and your partner are experiencing struggles because of ED, change it up this year. Give the best gift you can give to the one you love by treating your ED and restoring your relationship. At the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, we're experts in treating ED, and as a Promedic restorative health practice, we've literally seen countless thousands of relationships renewed across the nation. Plus, with treatments having success rates well over 90%, coupled with many treatment options, we can likely find the right one for you. You may even find you're performing like you haven't in years. So call us and give your partner the best gift you can give this season, a renewed, restored relationship. Your first visit is only $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in our office, your visit is free. Call 720-440-7900 or go to RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. We have 5 offices across the Front Range to serve you.
Comcast Business is celebrating the holidays by giving your business the $1,000 holiday bonus when you switch to a gig speed internet package. Just imagine the thousands of possibilities of a $1,000 prepaid card. Like possibility number 12, a new laptop for the office holiday hero. Or possibility number 108, smart speakers to deck those hallways. Or possibility number 192, new equipment for the new year. Or possibility number 555, Bluetooth holiday lights for office decor. Switch to Comcast Business, designed for 100% reliability with business internet and wireless connect, plus advanced cybersecurity, and now get the $1,000 holiday bonus. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 12/14/25. New customers only with 2-year agreement. Requires qualifying gig package. Other restrictions apply.
Brandon Stokley from my friends at Roller Auction, leader in Colorado auctions for over 40 years. They conduct over 150 auctions every year, selling tens of thousands of items at the price you set. Auctions are held regularly for Colorado government agencies, and they always have big-ticket items at great prices. That's why I love Roller Auction. And almost all bidding is conducted online in real time, and it's open to the public. Anyone can participate. Check back regularly. New auctions are added weekly. Be the first to know about new auctions available for bidding when you sign up for email notifications. Go to rollerauction.com/thefan.
Be advised, this is your opportunity to save up to 40 to 80% on a hot tub or swim spa this weekend only, Friday through Sunday, National Western Complex. Be advised, this is your opportunity to save up to 40 to 80% on a hot tub or swim spa this weekend only, Friday through Sunday, National Western Complex. 18-month interest-free financing. Our factories have demanded we sell 1,000 hot tubs and swim spas this weekend. National Western Complex. Huge factory incentives, factory rebates, this weekend only. National Western Complex. We can remove your old hot tub. Free delivery of your new hot tub. Hot tub starting at $2,999. National Western Complex. Free delivery of your new hot tub. Just relax and enjoy. National Western Complex. Friday, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Free admission, free parking, free delivery. National Western Complex. Call 833-SPA-SALE or visit hottubandSwimSpaSale.com.
Is water damaging your home? Contact Groundworks, the basement concrete foundation experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at groundworks.com. Licensed in all states where work is performed.
KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. You're listening to Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan. Self-appointed nicknames.
Obviously, I am the hockey guy at this station.
Grammar lessons.
High five, Fama Jamma.
And Oscar-worthy impressions.
My version was, get off my plane. Okay. Yours was, get off my plane.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
All right, welcome into a 9 o'clock hour here. Having a great time. Somebody did say on the Denver Sports YouTube channel, I tuned in just to see Stoke with his sunglasses on, and he's got them off.
Okay, I'll put them back on.
Put them back
on.
on.
I'll put them back on. Give the people what they want.
Hey, the people want them. Your wife says you look sexy with them on, so there you go, everybody. You're welcome.
Bow wow.
Denver, America, the world, you're welcome.
There you go.
It's a great look.
So, Broncos,
Thank you.
we got trivia against the drive coming up here in about 15 minutes. So, this is...
I mean, but how amazing, and we'll get to that real quick, but how amazing was it, because I just mentioned that, you know, we were talking about the bright lights in there. I was like, oh, gosh, I got to get me some of those Dion glasses that he had or whatever. Next thing you know, Mark pulls out a pair from his backpack just out of nowhere. He's like, here. And then he's like, yeah, all right, they're yours. Like,
is that how you were compensated when you went up to see you?
No, I was not.
Kind of like me getting expired chili from you. You got some of Dion's sunglasses for coming up and coaching?
No. Those were a gift from my kids.
Oh.
But I got like 3 pair, I think. So.
Oh, I don't want to take your gift from your kids.
No, it's all good.
You got some extras.
Yeah, I've got more.
I might like a pair.
Well, they're not gonna fit on that head.
No. They're gonna snap on the sides.
Yeah.
The sides are just.
Yeah. You got to get
that
some
sound effect.
You
normally Stink's the king of the
do you
sound
have,
effects. That was good.
Do you use glasses? They don't have the sidebars. They just snap onto your nose. Like, how's it work? You've never had a pair of glasses on, have you?
He doesn't know.
Those they get stretched out. They have to be very bendy.
Yeah,
very bendy. Because
Yeah.
if they're too rigid,
Spring loaded.
If they're not spring loaded and bendy, those things are just going to snap as soon as I start to put them on. It goes on. Hey, we might be okay. Oh, and then it gets to the main part of the head.
They're just like
snap.
You could see them just shaking.
It's like a high suspension bridge in the wind. It's just anything like that. The Narrows Bridge, exactly. This is something that, as Broncos country, we've missed out on for a while, and it's so good to have it back because we haven't had it. We're at that part of the season now where we have clinching playoff scenarios. You know how they list them all?
Yeah.
And it's like all the different ways, right? And once you get into that area where you're starting to get closer, here's all the scenarios. Here is how the Denver Broncos can clinch a playoff spot this week. Playoff spot, okay? They can clinch a playoff spot with a win over the Packers, or a Denver tie and a Charger loss, or a Denver tie and a Jacksonville loss, or a Denver tie plus a Houston loss or tie, or a Denver tie plus an Indianapolis loss or tie, or a Houston loss or tie plus an Indianapolis loss or tie, as long as both games don't end in a tie.
Stop.
That's nerd stuff.
There you go.
Stop. That was
we're at that part
ridiculous.
of the I know, it's crazy.
Stop
So
with the
you're
tie
basically
stuff.
saying if we win, we're in.
When you're in.
Okay.
All right.
That's all we need to
That's
know.
all I need.
But if you don't, there are other ways still for them to clinch a playoff spot.
I'm not even.
I just want to win. I just want to win. That's all.
Just win.
That's
I'm
all
not
I'm concerned
commenting
about.
on that.
You're not going to comment on all those possible ties?
Okay, tell me how the Chiefs will be eliminated. That's what I want to know.
Now that's a good one. Let me look that up. Johnny, if you could look that up. What are the scenarios?
Let me look that up. Johnny, look that up, will you please?
Well, now I just realized I can't do it right now because I need to have Sean Payton tell you why and how he feels about being a home underdog this weekend.
I don't really pay attention to that until, look, we know we're playing a good football team. That's something that we have no control over. We've got 4 tough opponents the next 4 weeks. 3 of the 4 of them are at home. We're counting on our crowd this week, not just at the line of scrimmage, but while they're in the huddle. I go back to a few weeks ago. That communication that exists from when they're in the huddle, you'd be surprised when some teams' stadiums have it figured out. The quarterback to the group in the huddle, if it all gets blurry, you have problems. And I thought our last home game with Kansas City was significant, and I'm counting on it being even at a higher level. So, yeah, we're playing a good team.
All right, there you go. Sean's challenging Broncos country, calling you guys out, not calling you guys out in a bad way, just saying, hey, we need
Play
you.
better.
Be loud. While they're in the huddle, not even when they come up to the line of scrimmage.
That's the key. Early. Make that communication in the huddle a little bit difficult. And so every little bit helps. I like that. But do you really think he doesn't really pay attention to that stuff, like the lines and when you're favored or when you're an underdog? Don't you as a coach, is that something that you want your PR guy to tell you, or is that something that you look at? Let's see what I can use to motivate my team this week. Oh, we're at home. We're a 2.5-point underdog. At home, guys, they still don't believe. They don't respect us. Would you look at that as a head coach, or am I just in fantasy land?
No, I think all head coaches look at that stuff. I think they have a guy. Everybody's got a guy that gives them some stuff so that you can put together a little speech, before every day the head coach addresses the team. Looking for that day, and I'm sure that's big. I love that in the huddle stuff. When the quarterback is sitting with his head over his little ear holes, and his hands over his ear.
And then he looks in, he's like giving the
give it to me again. Yeah, that's
and
good.
pretty soon the clock, and then 15 seconds.
Time out.
Microphone turns off in the headset. And,
Yeah.
What's Mike? Is Mike's our fall guy, right? That's for our crew. He's our fall guy.
You mean the beat up guy? The fall guy?
Yeah, screw them.
Okay, what do you need?
The fall guy.
What do you need?
No, you're Chris Carter.
Huh?
Is y'all that old? Really?
I remember him saying
every crew
needs a fall guy.
Yeah,
He's the fall guy,
and you're the fall guy. You're taking the fall. You're going to the clank
of the pack. I'm the fall guy.
Yes. So when things hit the fan, you're taking the rap.
You think that's news?
So good.
I think we've known that for a long time.
Just making sure it's clear. We haven't talked about it. I don't know how y'all two had it going before I got here, but we haven't talked about it as our group. So I figured we might as well.
I would think after the nonstop JVs campaign over the last month or two that it's pretty well established I'm the fall guy.
Yeah, you're going to be the
if
one
y'all
who takes
got
the
a
rap.
crew, you got to have a fall guy in the crew.
Yes,
I'm that guy.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
that guy. Johnny, do you have the Chiefs scenarios for elimination this week?
Yeah, so essentially we would want to root for the Chargers, Bills, Jaguars, and Texans. So the Chiefs will lose to the Chargers, Bills beat the Patriots, Jags over the Jets, Texans over the Cardinals. Then they would be mathematically eliminated.
Because they lost.
Thank God we've got the little guy.
I mean, they lost to the Jags, they lost to the Texans, they lost to the Bills, they lost to the Chargers. So, yeah.
This is it. This is it.
So they need to beat the Chargers, and they need the Bills, Houston, and Jacksonville. We need all those teams to win.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they need to lose.
And they need to lose to the Chargers.
Yeah.
Okay.
That could happen.
Let's just have the other teams win. Who are we going to really go for the Chargers this week? That's a tough one for me because you look at the Chargers could still catch us. I don't want to be playing them the last week of the season for the AFC West.
I'm actually going to go with the Chargers.
What are you looking at me like that for, Mark?
What do you think?
You
You're the
want
Charger
everything
guy.
on the line?
Who you were rooting for this weekend?
Goes against everything I believe to root for the Chiefs.
I know, but see, I know what you're saying, Stoke. I just want the Chiefs officially dead and buried. I don't
know, but
like
should we
I feel like the Chiefs are not. Chiefs aren't coming back. They're on life support. They're
right. They got to win. They got to win the next
they
four
are not
and
pulling
get help.
They're not going to pull a bullseye on this one.
Why would they be
No, they're not getting
All right, well, then
carted
you're
off and then coming back.
So then you are rooting for the Chiefs this weekend.
I'm kind of rooting again.
Gosh. I just like this. I want to see the misery continue, but I also don't want to look up here and we're in week 18 playing the Chargers at home for, because they own the tiebreaker on us. And if they beat us and they're one game behind, now they're going to win the tiebreaker.
You know what? The Chiefs are so yesterday's news. Why don't you help us out, Chiefs? Help us out. One last hurrah. Beat the Chargers, help us out, and then you can go die.
I kind of like. See, I don't know where I'm a have my final answer on that tomorrow.
Yeah,
on where I'm gonna.
But right now you're trending towards.
I'm trending towards
the Chiefs winning.
Yes.
Okay.
You could send them like a note. Hey, Chiefs Kingdom, go on out there, you little shavers, and just give it just go out there and just try hard.
Give us your best effort.
I really believe you can do it.
Yeah.
You guys are good.
One more burst of glory before
you
you're
guys got
officially
a lot of
dead.
championship medal.
I like it. Coming up next, trivia against the drive. Here we go.
Has R.J. Harvey proven he's ready to carry the torch for J.K. Dobbins?
It was a big-time performance, man, and it gave me great hope that R.J. Harvey can be the answer to that question that we have had is who's going to replace Dobbins. I thought he took a huge step forward.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Hey guys, your boy Stink here from my friends at Spine One. If you got back pain, neck pain, worried about needing surgery, or taking all those habit-forming medications, my guys at Spine One specialize in treatments that offer alternatives to major surgery and long-term medication. Here's the best news. You can do what I did. Start your journey toward pain-free today. That's right. They're a phone call away, same-day appointments. 303-367-2225, 303-367-BACK. Spine One is a complete medical center for spine care. They've got exams, MRIs, physical therapy, treatment options, all in one facility. And I loved it. When I went in, they educated me. Here's the pictures. Here's your MRI. This is what's going on. This is why you're in pain. And then gave me options for nagging and the debilitating pain that I had. They changed my life. I suffer with debilitating pain, guys. I quit. It checked me out of life. I quit playing golf, quit going to the gym. I couldn't sleep through the night. A couple short visits, my guys at Spine One. I was back on the golf course, back in the gym, feeling great again. And I owe it all to my guys at Spine One. Don't live in pain any longer. Don't let yourself be checked out of life any longer. Call them today and start your journey. 303-367-2225, 303-367-BACK, or online at spine1.com.
From holiday hosting to unforgettable gifts, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. And now, during their Sizzle All the Way sale, you can get 50% off site-wide at omahasteaks.com. Plus, our listeners get an extra $35 off with promo code SKY at checkout. I was lucky enough to receive Omaha Steaks as a gift, and it was everything I had hoped for. Items were individually packaged so I could cook for the entire family. Or if I was the only one home, I would treat myself with a delicious steak, sides, and even dessert. I loved those nights by myself. Right now is the perfect time to save on delicious gifts and holiday hosting favorites. Every steak is perfectly aged to maximize tenderness and hand-cut by master butchers in America's heartland. It's holiday magic made easy. Save big on gourmet gifts and more holiday favorites with Omaha Steak. Visit omahasteaks.com for 50% off site-wide during their Sizzle All the Way sale. And for an extra $35 off, use promo code SKY at checkout. Terms apply. See site for details. That's omahasteaks.com, code SKY.
Imagine finding your dream home and moving in right away. No waiting to sell your old place first. Sounds perfect, right? That's exactly what Orchard's Move First, Sell Later program lets you do. Buy your new home now and sell the old one later. Here's how it works. Orchard gives you cash so you can buy and move into your new home first, on your timeline. No waiting, no showings, no double moves. Then the Orchard experts take it from there. They handle repairs on your old home for you so you attract the right buyers. Once they're done, a local Orchard agent lists and sells your home for top dollar. Orchard's Move First program gives you the freedom to buy and move into your new home first and sell your old home later. Buy before you sell and get top dollar for your home with Orchard. To find out how much your home is worth, visit orchard.com to get your free home valuation. That's orchard.com.
Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you, because you can't be pinned down, unless you want to be. Your first love story is free when you sign up for a 30-day trial at audible.com.
Joel Klatt, the nation's leading voice in college football, joins Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth every Wednesday morning. Presented by Groove Toyota. Here we go! Tune in at 8:10 for exclusive insight, bold analysis, and maybe just a hint of shenanigans. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan. Music history.
I've now baptized you in the glory of Led Zeppelin.
Brutal honesty.
Today's just been a bad day for you, Mike. I don't know how else to put it.
And some questionable taste.
I do not heat up leftovers.
Oh, my God.
Leftovers cold.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
All right, it is time. This is what we do each and every Thursday, every week at this time. Stokes standing up.
Yeah.
I have a feeling he's going to be our star today. He's got it going on.
I didn't contribute at all last week.
You got the glasses. You got the glasses.
Yeah.
You got the,
We went 4-0
golf outfit. You got the belt. You got your wife's endorsement saying you look sexy. I'm telling you.
By the way, I still think that I think last week they went 4-0, and Richie was right there when we were putting some questions together. And I know he came in here and talked about his integrity and all that kind of stuff, but I just know if we're putting questions together today, Mike, make sure that he's not, Judas ain't hanging around.
Good point. Good point.
Who's
Good
who's
point.
Judas?
Where if there's any sign of Richie, we
That's
go
Richie?
into another room.
Yeah. We were
Is
talking.
Judas, did you
we
grow
were-
up with Judas or something?
We talked about it.
Is that your like who?
We talked about it.
You, George Carlin, Judas.
Yeah. That's right. So it's just like we were there, we were talking, and Richie was hanging around. The
You know,
next thing
you're
I know,
right.
he's hosting.
Yeah,
he's
no,
hosting.
And he's answering every question like bam, bam, bam.
I wasn't. Did you really think I would have given a Tom Izzo answer if I'd known that he was going to be on that show? No way. No. All right, let's get to it. Here we go. Question 1.
Who is the one and only team in the NFL who has yet to win a road game this season?
Wow, the one and only.
The one and only team. Well, Tennessee won a road game because I called it last weekend, so they're off.
Mark,
who
you
else
should
has-
know this very
who
well. You
else
call
has-
all those bad teams.
Who else? The Raiders have won, what, 2 games?
They won in
beat
New
the
England.
Patriots. First game.
Jets won a road game in Cincinnati, I think
like
it was.
this question.
What about the Saints?
Saints won a road game. I called that game, too, in Carolina. Who else got a bad record?
Cardinals?
Ooh.
Cardinals have not won a road game.
You're calling their game this week. You should know that.
Well, I didn't come across that little gem. I've been watching
wow.
film. I think you're right. They've
How
won,
many games have they won?
They've
Do
won
we know?
3 games. They've won 3 games.
Wow.
I don't know. Part of me thinks they won a road game. I thought there was a game they won that was kind of a.
Because they lost to the Titans at home on that when
That's
that guy
true.
fumbled.
Yeah.
So that's.
Mm-hmm.
What about
Who else got a bad record?
the Giants? Didn't we talk about the Giants? Someone said the Giants have won 2 games. Didn't Orlowski say that?
They won. The
But
Giants
they're like
won.
0-8 on the road, but they were 2 something at home or 3. And if they beat Washington, aren't they playing
the
Washington?
Giants won. The Giants won in New Orleans.
They did. Okay.
That was their first win.
With Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then never mind.
Panthers won a road game. They won.
disaster.
They won in Philly. No, I'm sorry.
Okay,
They won at
didn't the
Green
Giants
Bay.
lose
They
in
won
New
at Green
Orleans?
Bay.
Yeah,
They won at Green Bay.
Ty is asking
What
about the New Orleans Giants game.
Yeah, didn't the Giants lose that game? Didn't Dart turn over the ball a bunch?
Giants. Yeah. The Giants lost to
Right.
New Orleans.
Right.
I think it's the
Right.
Giants.
Right, because we were talking about when
Okay,
the
yeah.
Broncos get ready to play the Giants, they're like, well, they beat so-and-so, but then they turn around and lost to the Saints. Yes.
I think it's the Giants because I think we were talking about that. I don't know how it came up yesterday, but they were like 0-8 on the road and 2 something at home.
They had with Russ. They didn't win a road game with Russ. This
That's
is
shocking.
I know.
That's my best guess. If y'all got something else,
No, I like it. I
Couldn't-
like it.
Couldn't it be the Jets?
Who
no,
are
the
the
Jets.
Jets
I think
won.
the Jets won a
Okay.
road game. They after the question, we could look it up. I thought it was Cincinnati. I thought they.
No, go ahead and look it up, Mike.
No, I'm not looking.
You've done it once before.
Check the text line, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're almost a lot of text.
I like
They
it.
always
Let's
help you.
go. Yeah, let's
Wanna
go.
go Giants.
The correct answer is the New York Giants.
Bang.
I knew
Stokely.
it.
Stokely.
I was already
It's
had
the
the hands
glasses.
up.
It's the glasses.
Yep.
It's the glasses.
I don't know. Someone said that the other day.
Yeah.
I already
Right.
knew that was a victory. It was like Steph Curry,
Just walk
Make
away.
it just walk away, put the hands up. You know
Put
it's
the hands
good.
up. Yeah.
No, it's good.
Question number 2.
Since Tom Coughlin, the New York Giants have had 6 different head coaches, including interim coaches. Brian Daboll is one. Name 4 of the other 5.
Ooh, I love these kind of questions.
Okay.
Is it Kitchens? No?
So, Dable is
Including-
one. You had.
Well, we can't go with Dable, so we got to come up with
Right.
4 other ones.
I know.
Okay.
So you had.
The
Well, who's the
special
guy now?
teams guy, Joe Judge.
Joe Judge was one.
Judge is the guy Kafka. Who's the guy right now?
Kafka. Yep. Kafka
Right.
is
Ben
one.
McAdoo?
Ben McAdoo.
Ben McAdoo. Okay.
Shermer, right?
Shermer.
Yeah, Shermer.
It's got to be after. Yeah.
Oh, after TC.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Shermer. Yeah.
Yeah. Shermer.
Wasn't he the head coach for a year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's put him on the list.
Wait, let's.
There's 5. We have Judge, Kafka, McAdoo, Shermer.
That's all we need is 4 more.
Well, just to be sure, I would like to have maybe one more. Maybe
what?
No. There's 5.
Right.
We got to come up with 4.
I know, we got 4.
Are we sure of the 4, though? Would it be good to just maybe brainstorm a little bit more?
Did it say including? It did say
including interim coaches.
Interim coaches.
That's what it said?
Right?
Yeah, who's the interim coach after Joe Judge got fired? Did he get fired during the season? I don't remember.
Yeah.
But that's definitely 4. I mean, that's...
Can we hear the question one more time, please?
Can we get an informative question?
Since Tom Coughlin, the New York Giants have had 6 different head coaches, including interim coaches. Brian Daboll is one. Name 4 of the other 5.
So we got Judge, Kafka, McAdoo, Shermer. Do we feel good enough to go with those 4? You want to try to brainstorm?
those are definitely yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we feel great. Yes.
We feel great?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, you think I'm going to stand in the way of sexy Stokley this
That's
morning?
right.
No way.
You're like Corey Hart over there.
Man, sexy Stokley,
Sunglasses
swagger
at night.
Stokley. Okay, let's go. Send it in. Here we go.
The correct answers are Mike Kafka, Ben McAdoo, Pat Shermer,
Bam.
Joe Judge,
Bam.
and Steve Spagnuolo.
Bam.
Oh, Spags.
Spags. Spags took over.
2-0.
2 for 2, baby. Do we have time? You want to break and then we'll go to the other half, second half? Stretch out the.
Keep those glasses on.
Yeah,
though.
don't you dare.
Don't take the
we
glasses
got
off.
we got some mojo going right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sexy Stokley leading the way. 2 for 2, second half of trivia against the
Right here. This is a recipe right here.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
The holidays, right? Good times. Plenty of holiday cheer, family and friends, good food. Everything's awesome, right? Right up until that unexpected plumbing problem that literally, pardon the pun, dampens your festivities. Plumbing available and ready to help to make sure your holidays stay safe and merry and bright. Been serving Colorado since 2007. Copperhead Plumbing, who I've recommended to Stink, Stoke, and Cecil here at the station when they've needed some plumbing help. They're professional, courteous, and extremely good at what they do. And as a added holiday bonus, visit their website, CopperheadPlumbingInc.com, to get a coupon for a free service call. Copperhead Plumbing on call in case of an emergency. But if you want to stay ahead of potential problems, you can get them in there before your family invades your house. Have Copperhead Plumbing out for preventative maintenance, water heater tune-ups, drain and disposal maintenance, as well as pipe inspection so potential leaks don't become headaches when they freeze up. Call 303-552-3491 and at CopperheadPlumbingInc.com. Get that coupon for a free service call. Also, check out their different financing options. Copperhead Plumbing, they plumb different. They plumb custom.
Castle Rock GMC has Hummers for the holidays. Drive electric power with attitude. With new 2026 Hummer EVs up to 18,000 set RP. Stock number SU120032. CastleRockGMC.com. We are professional grade. Up to $18,750 off MSRP on 2026 Hummer EVs. Stock SU120032. Hummer EV offer requires vehicle registration in Colorado. Colorado residency. An active Costco executive membership for at least 30 days. Offer subject to dealer availability, credit approval, taxes, title, and fees. See dealer for complete details.
Happy holidays, Colorado. This is David Chemansky with U.S. Mortgages, and after 30 years, we could not be more thankful and grateful to this great state and all the people who have contacted us and trusted us for their loan needs. Remember to take time to reflect on what matters most this holiday season, like family, friends, and God. We are in such a blessed country, and we all have so much to be thankful for. So from all of us to all of you, thank you and happy holidays.
Hey guys, it's Mark Schlereth. I just made one of the best decisions of my life. I got rid of my glasses. I went to Cutarelli Vision and had refractive lens exchange, RLE. I wore glasses for distance vision, but I got to that inevitable point in life where I was always needing those reading glasses just to do about anything, and half the time I couldn't find them. Seeing menus, texting, reading my computer, or studying film, it was a struggle. But now I see the world perfectly, near and far, without any glasses, thanks to Cutarelli Vision RLE, the perfect permanent solution to spending your good active years not needing reading glasses. And here's the cherry on top. You'll never develop a cataract. Dr. Cutarelli is Colorado's most experienced with over 90,000 vision correction procedures. You can trust him to know if it's the right time for you and RLE. Schedule your free Zoom consultation at coloradorle.com. Cutarelli Vision, RLE, no readers, glasses, or contacts, or cataracts. coloradorle.com.
This segment on The Fan is brought to you by Embers Golf, where your passion meets the green.
Utter nonsense.
This thing has gone totally off the rails.
Some Cajun seasoning.
Gree-gree?
And the occasional anatomy lesson.
Yeah, we're tight.
Okay.
We're like tired of mouse nuts.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Oh, my goodness. The things we talk about during these breaks. Woo! So I always make sure our microphones are off. We are 2 for 2 in trivia against the Drive, trying to go 4-0 for the second straight week. So let's pick up with question number 3.
All right, here's an NFL question for you guys. Which of the following players has the most career rushing touchdowns? Is it Cam Newton, Clinton Portis, Josh Allen, Ricky Waters, or Ezekiel Elliott?
Wow.
Okay.
Well, I think Josh Allen just passed Cam Newton, right?
Yes.
So Cam's gone.
Clinton Portis, Josh Allen. Who are the others?
Ezekiel.
Zeke.
And Ricky Waters.
And Ricky Waters.
I feel like Zeke can't be on that list. He kind of feels like the odd one out.
All right, so we're taking Cam Newton out. So it's Josh Allen versus Clinton Portis, Ezekiel Elliott, and Ricky Waters. Those are the other ones mentioned?
Did Ricky Waters really have that many rushing? He caught a lot of passes, right?
Yeah, he
out
did.
of the backfield. But
he had great years in San Fran, great years with the Eagles.
Yeah.
I feel like Ricky feels like the odd man out. Like that would almost be he'd be the one because Zeke was.
He didn't play long enough, did he? Clinton?
Zeke was solid for 4 or 5 years.
Did Clinton Portis play long enough? I mean, he was awesome the 2 years here.
He had a few
He had
really
good
ones.
years in Washington, but he got kind of beat down a little bit.
Right.
And Washington wasn't very good at the time.
Is this Zach trying to throw us off with Josh Allen, or this Zach saying they won't think it's Josh Allen because he's a quarterback? I don't.
Because we know he loves Josh Allen.
Right.
That they'll think we're going to go with Josh Allen because it's Zach's question. But is it Zach's question?
Right.
Or did he just voice it?
Wow.
Intrigue. It's a riddle wrapped up inside an enigma.
Yes. It's like one of them puzzle boxes you could buy,
that's
you know,
right.
and like, how do you get this ring around these other rings?
I don't feel it. I kind of want to take Clinton Portis out of the mix. You guys?
Okay.
Huh?
Do you think Josh Allen how long has he played?
All right, so
What draft was that?
So he's 2018.
That was the year we went to the Senior Bowl.
You got to stay at the La Quinta.
One night, and then I said never again.
This is his eighth season.
Right? This is his 8th season.
Yeah.
So you probably figure he averages about
8 rushing touchdowns.
Oh,
I think that many.
I'd say.
I thought he's. I think he's in the 70s.
Well, if he just passed Cam Newton, I thought the number was like 65 or something.
Thought it was low 70s.
Yeah.
I thought, but I'm not.
So let's say he's averaged 9 touchdowns.
That's pretty dang good, man.
Yeah.
Holy
That's
cow.
72. Okay.
I feel like
with a Ricky Waters
caught a lot of passes too.
Right, but he played a long time.
He played a long time, and he was with some prolific offenses too.
Yeah, he was
in San Francisco. Is it Zeke? How about Zeke?
Is that the sneaky?
No, I don't.
All right, then
I
I
don't
would
think
I would cast my vote here
I think
for
it's
Ricky.
Josh Allen or Ricky Waters.
My first initial was Ricky Waters.
All
That's
right.
the first thing I thought.
I'm good with Ricky. Mike?
Ricky had a really good career for a long time. Let's go with Ricky Waters.
The correct answer is Ricky Waters.
Yes! Yeah, he tried to get us. He knew it. Oh, he did it. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Woo.
That felt good.
For just a second, he wanted to think he had us.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow.
Sneaky guy. You know what?
He knew what we were going to be
You know
thinking.
what? If he does 4 or 5 more Josh
Oh, my
Allen
God.
questions, he might get us one time. Can we work that? Has this never been done before?
No, it's never
Play
done
the
good.
music. Play the music.
Play my
I
theme
can't.
music.
I would.
Play
oh,
my
I can't
theme
hit it.
music.
No, yeah.
There it is. There it is.
All right.
There it is. Oh,
Wow. This is definitely.
Wow.
Man, we are all living in Brandon Stokely's world right
Yeah.
now. It's Brandon Stokely's world, and we're just orbiting around. It's I
don't wanna
3 for
jinx
3.
us.
We just extended
That's-
the smear campaign to day number 312.
That's at least 7 in a row for us, by the way. Dating back to last week. I don't know about the week before. I mean,
I
we
don't-
might be on a Broncos type of win streak if we go back the week before to how many questions that we've gotten right in a row.
So do we need to get one wrong so that we
Wrong?
don't get too full of ourselves?
Well, I'll take our chances.
All right, question number 4.
All right, guys, for your curveball question, from March of 2024 through February of 2025, what NFL player had the highest selling jersey? Was it Patrick Mahomes, Saquon Barkley, Travis Kelce, Jaden Daniels, or Jalen Hurts?
Whew.
Travis Kelce, Mahomes. I think you got to take Mahomes off of there.
Saquon or who? It was
Jalen Hurts,
Mahomes,
Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels.
I think it's either Kelce or Jaden Daniels.
I think it's Saquon.
You do?
Yeah, because he changed teams. He got traded right around that time before the draft from the Giants to the Philadelphia Eagles. So he had the big trade, and then he went on to have a 2,000-yard season.
What about Kelce with the Taylor Swift effect? Was that? But
That's
that was
fair.
a year before.
That's fair.
That was a year before.
So this is
kind
March.
of right.
This is March of 24 to February of 2025. That does fit perfectly with the Saquon window.
Trade.
Because
Right.
Jaden Daniels
was in
he was a
Jay
rookie.
got drafted in
March of 24
or May of 20 or
Yeah,
April
May-
of 24.
April. But he probably until he
Took
like
a while
burst
to
on the
burst on the
scene.
scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's Mahomes. I don't think it's Hurts.
So Kelce or Saquon, huh?
Kelce or Saquon.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about Saquon.
Okay.
I think it's
All right.
Saquon.
Anybody out back there? Ty?
AI Ty?
Sure.
Johnny Fever? You good?
Saquon jumped out when they were naming names.
Saquon, huh?
Sorry.
Man, he's great too. I like Saquon a little bit better. I think he's a little
Listen,
bit more.
Those of you who are trying to get ahead in this business, you want to make sure that you are on top of all the names if you want to be a sports producer.
Yes, you have to be.
All right, Saquon. Final answer.
The correct answer is Saquon Barkley.
Oh my goodness.
man.
We did it again.
Again.
Oops, we did it again.
2-4-0 in a row.
Wow.
Can we go back a couple of weeks just to find out? Even though
Right.
maybe
It's impossible.
Maybe we're on a 9 streak,
Right.
9 win, 9 answer correct streak. I don't know.
It's literally impossible.
Sorry, Zach.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now
That's
you got me.
impressive.
Now you got me.
Great job, Mark.
That's awesome.
Great job.
Good team
Oh,
effort.
man.
Good team effort. We got Ty, who was big, was saying, whoa, wait a minute. I think, didn't they lose
Yeah.
to the Saints?
Yeah.
Ty, you saved us
Yeah.
there.
Saved us.
You had Saquon.
Saquon.
We had a good team effort
Saquon Barbary.
with the
I had
Waters.
him.
The Ricky Waters one, that one
Ricky-
felt good.
Yeah, that
Wow.
one did feel good.
Yeah, because Zach thought he was going to get us for sure.
Yeah.
And then the Giants one we nailed as well. So good job. 4-0. The Drive will get their chance. What do you guys want? What do you want me to do with the questions?
Yeah, we got
Have
to
they been a
punish
little?
them.
Have they been a little too easy?
I don't know. I haven't heard them.
I know one thing. You got to lock yourself
I gotta find
in a
out-
room.
I gotta
and
find
you
out,
cannot have
yeah.
Richie floating around.
No Richie floating around.
Oh, I didn't know that Philip was going to get sick. I got the call the day of. Yeah.
Well, I helped you craft 4 or 3 of the 4 questions. I didn't know I was hosting.
Aaron boy, Richie Carney.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Richie Carney, the
Wow.
informer. Richie, the informer.
Informer.
Carney.
It's
Yeah.
going to be a
Yeah,
30
it's
on
like,
30.
It's like a
for him.
Goodfellas episode. What are you going to do with Richie?
I don't know. He hanging around with Boy Bag of Donuts again.
We're going to do the Richie, Joe Pesci Goodfellas scene. Walk him into the room.
Uh-huh.
What?
Funny how? Funny like a clown?
of clowns, we got a Russell Wilson story we want to share with you coming up next.
Wow.
Did the Broncos offense unlock a new fighting style in Las Vegas?
They were surgical with a scalpel, not a hatchet. There was not a single play that even went for 19 yards.
Smooth, Zach.
You know what yesterday's Broncos offense was? It was Floyd Weather. No knockout punches. And there they were with a 24-17 win.
Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Men, we hear it all the time. A man comes in to get his erectile dysfunction treated, and very soon thereafter, he tells us that his relationship is renewed. This is Jeff for the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, and you should know that ED doesn't just affect you, it also often affects your partner. They can feel undesired, unwanted, they may even feel like you don't love them anymore. At the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, we've successfully treated thousands of men for ED with protocols that have success rates as high as 90%. Which means if you're like most men, we can get you back to the guy you used to be. You could even last up to an hour or more and find you're performing like you haven't in years. So call us today and give your partner the gift of renewed love. Your first visit is only $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in our office, your visit is free. Call 720-440-7900 or go to RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. That's RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. We have 5 offices across the Front Range to serve you. Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, a Promenic restorative health practice.
What's going on, everybody? Philip Lindsay here. And last year, I went a little rogue and dropped a discount code for my friends at Hermes Worldwide. And you guys used it so much, they almost got mad at me. Well, I'm feeling a little spicy. I'm bringing it back, baby. You can get 30% off your ride to the game with Hermes Worldwide for your entire season. All you have to do is mention the code PL30. Again, mention PL30 when you book your luxury transportation to Empower Field. And contact Hermes Worldwide at 303-577-7600 or visit ridehermes.com/DenverSports. Go Broncos!
Hellsberg gifts checked off the list. Now, time for wrapping. Earrings for mom. A gold bracelet to match the rings Danielle wears every day. And for dad, a new watch, because we all know he needs one. All right, this is going to be a good one.
Our favorite things for your favorite people. Shop in store at Hellsberg.com for up to 50% off.
Cake Mortgage Corp. Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 1734623. Licensed in Colorado by the Division of Real Estate. Terms and conditions apply. Are you a first-time home buyer? Are you trying to lower your existing mortgage payment? Do you need cash from your equity? For most people, getting a mortgage means endless paperwork and weeks of anxiety. But with Cake Mortgage, our process is simple, fast, and hassle-free. Whether you're purchasing, refinancing, or looking to tap your home's equity, our team guides you step by step so you always know what's next. Our 1,000 customer reviews will tell you no one can do what Cake can. So stop stressing and start saving fast with Cake. Your fresh-baked Cake home mortgage is ready to enjoy. So don't wait. Call 720-850-0012. That's 720-850-0012. Or visit cakehome.com. To learn more now.
Do you own a small business? You need to hear this. A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure. Not kind of sure, not pretty sure, but super sure. Coming soon.
This segment on 104.3 The Fan is brought to you by Jacob's Law. 303 Law 4040.
Stay up to date on the Broncos and the latest news from around the league with our NFL insider James Palmer, exclusively on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Mondays on The Rundown with Richie Carney, Tuesday afternoons on The Drive, and Friday mornings on Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth, all season long. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan, DenverSports.com, and the Denver Sports app. Double crossing, you little punk. Can't believe you did that. Unbreakable trust.
See, I'm not like you. You just let me drown. You just let me drown. You do nothing.
And of course, emotional maturity.
I'm maybe a little bit angry.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
So, Russell Wilson putting himself back out there. So somebody put out a tweet saying, all right, so it started with Big Cat on Barstool saying Jalen Hurts is Russell Wilson 2.0. And then some guy responded by saying 2017 through 2020, Russell Wilson would be the best quarterback in the NFL if he played today. To which Russell Wilson responded, quote, "This is too good. Man, I got to get back to balling and being me. Back to my 1st and 10. It's time. Time to go dark."
Back to my 1st and 10. So back to the beginning?
Back to the...
Believe in it.
Be in 10. Gonna start over.
Time to go back to his roots.
So he's going, what is he going, he's not going on social media? He's off social media?
Just going to go dark.
How's that going to help his...
Go put in the work.
How's he going to get
He's
cameos? How's he going to get cameos
We
booked?
got to do our cameo, and you're the 3rd string guy. So what's going dark going to do for you? I mean, it's over. Is this a guy that just doesn't realize it's over?
Do you think he'll get a chance to back up or be a bridge guy?
So he's
I think it's a wrap. I don't like to, put that out there too soon.
It's going to take all of us. It's going to take all of us.
Never really done that in the past.
No, I used to I'd be very careful with considering that things are done and over. But I think Russ, definitely as a starter, he's a wrap.
He's not going to be brought in as anybody's clear-cut starter. That's done. Okay? So now the other question, these are the other roles. Bridge quarterback, like he was this year to start for the Giants. Bridge quarterback until the rookie is ready. Or a team that has, like the Raiders, a team that does not have a clear-cut young guy to build around.
Pete Carroll's the coach there.
So you
Tom
have
Brady.
So you have a couple of veteran guys that are just kind of like
Pete
like
Carroll.
All right, how about
my team.
Chewing the gum. Chewing the gum. He's got a great arm for a 72-year-old. I mean,
so it's either the bridge guy like he was with the Giants, or there's like no answer at the quarterback position. You're just going with veterans, hoping one of them clicks, like a Jets scenario with Tyrod Taylor and Justin Fields, or he's just somebody's backup. So there's 3 potential spots there for Russ. Can you see him getting into one of those? I don't think he's going to be anybody's bridge guy anymore.
I don't think so either. I don't know how much we talked about Stidham and the value he brings to the organization from being a backup and connecting with people. I don't think Russ brings any. Does he bring any value
to the locker room? Does he bring value to the quarterback room?
Right.
And that's the thing, too, is that was never his strength, is going back there and picking apart a defense. It was kind of scrambling around being Houdini, making plays, right? So, like, what valuable lessons is he going to teach a young quarterback? Hey, just kind of scramble around like I did when I was young and find a way to make plays. And
have a great defense and a good running game, and then, couple times a game, scramble around, make a huge play over the top, and we win.
Does he strike you as a mentor? Back up.
Well, we just
It's going to take all of us.
No.
It's going to take all of us. It's going to take all of us.
That's the point. I don't think he profiles as a good mentor type of backup because of his style of football doesn't translate
No, I'm not
to
talking about style.
Mr.
I'm not talking about style.
Unlimited.
I'm talking about, can he be a good mentor, being there to really support and lift up a young quarterback?
No.
Or would he secretly be behind his back trying to knife him?
A2,
Right?
Russell.
Well, it's a
A2, Richie.
That's the question.
Just like Richie.
Yeah, is he
Just
gonna
like
be?
Richie.
Yeah.
And your
He
buddy Judas, your buddy you grew up with in Alaska.
That's right.
Yeah, back in the
Richie
missed out on the
Carney is the Russell Wilson of radio.
Sure, I'll help you with your trivia questions.
Yeah, let me help you.
How about this one about Michigan State? They'll never get this one about Michigan
never
State.
get this
No,
one.
they don't know anything about Tom Izzo. Wink, wink.
Oh, F for it.
Oh, I did. I got.
You know what? That's on you. That's
That's what I said the other day.
You know
That
what?
was on Evans. You got to keep everything in-house.
I got to tip my cap to him. He was brilliant. I mean, I never knew.
No,
he was great. He was a great informer.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
On the RamosLaw.com text line, the obsession with Russell Wilson seems negative and toxic. You guys are usually positive. It's weird.
It's just fun.
Look.
It's fun. It's low-hanging fruit.
It's not only that. This guy did so much damage. And it wasn't that he just did so much damage. He came in, with all the toxic positivity and the Super Bowls on his cleats and just all the – I look back on it now, all the cringeworthy comments. And,
let's run.
I mean, run or pass, call it out, run or pass. I mean, just and you know what else is and to this texter, we got duped. We should have known better. The signs were all there.
Yeah. My buddies in Seattle were like, "Oh, dude, you guys are getting," and I'm like, "No, it's gonna." I was so
work.
starved for a quarterback.
We had your guy Brock Hewitt on, and Brock, you could just tell he's like, "Oh, they're so happy, they're so enthused. I don't want to ruin their day."
Right.
But yet if you listen to him, he was
a pro.
He was always giving you little breadcrumbs that if we had only paid attention, we would have known.
There were hints there.
There were hints.
And we just didn't.
We didn't want to hear it.
Nope, we were blinded.
We didn't want to hear it.
We were blinded. All right, boys.
You got to go?
Yeah. I think I got to get out of here. I think I deserve it.
You've had a great day.
Yeah. Had a great day.
Those glasses were a hit. Mark, thank you for the glasses.
Yeah,
I just got to get these balls dropped off for Payton, and then I'm going to Ronald McDonald House. So, if you're not listening to us, you can donate Ronald McDonald House Cozy.
Awesome.
So go and do that. And
that's going on with our sister station Cozy?
Yeah, that's why I'm going down there.
All right, yeah.
So
maybe tune in a little bit to Cozy and just
get
the information. You going to
Are
pop
you going
on?
to be on the air? Are you going to be
Yeah.
like,
oh, good.
Stokley, down at Ronald McDonald House.
Yeah.
Hash browns. You love hash browns.
Wow. Yeah, they don't. I don't think they have they don't have a McDonald's inside of it.
What do you think they have a?
They don't.
No,
but they do have a great breakfast area.
Bring me some hash
What do you
browns.
think they have a drive-through window?
Right. They don't. That's not how this works,
That's not
Mark.
how it works at the Ronald McDonald House.
You can't get egg and muffin
No,
there?
but they do. No, they do make great breakfasts there.
Oh,
I know
for
they
the
do.
families and
Yeah,
stuff.
for the families,
they
yeah.
feed the
Delicious.
families, take
Yes.
care of them. So, but I'll try to drop. I'll try to see if Peyton's where
All
I'm
right,
going.
When you see Payton, tell
What
him.
do I need to say?
Here's
You're
what
sorry.
you need to tell him. I apologize.
Okay.
That I was probably a little bit too
arrogant
and full of myself when I said we don't want him that early in training camp because we want to get him on later when there's more things to react to. I was probably, there was. I let my hubris get in the way.
The other piece of advice. Hey,
so I
y'all got
apologize.
6 minutes. Don't screw it up, kids. Okay. Try to be somewhat because I'm gonna be listening. Yes. Okay. Y'all good?
All right.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, JVs!
Oh, jeez, I fell for it.
What? Were you going Wolfpack?
I thought we were going Wolfpack.
That's even better. We should just go to break.
I put my.
I
put my.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
I know.
That made my day. All right, guys.
All right.
Thank y'all.
See you later. Good job. So there you go. It's been a great day for Stoke. You know what? Everything changed when you gave him the sunglasses.
I know.
I don't know what it was about those sunglasses. Well, so it all started with we've got these new lights in here, which if you watch us on our Denver Sports YouTube channel, you can see the lighting has definitely
it's much better.
The overall digital.
Much better.
They're very bright lights, though. And so
Yeah.
Stoke was like, I think I need some sunglasses. Well, you happen to have in your bag. Boy, you got everything in that bag.
Right. But he did say I'd like some maybe some of those Dion sunglasses. And I said, well, by the way, I just happen to have a pair of Dion sunglasses in my bag.
Yeah. So you gave them to him.
Uh-huh.
He put them on. He liked them. And then he got the ultimate endorsement from his wife, who
Took a
said,
picture.
Sent it to his wife, who said, I think they look sexy. And that just, boy from the rest of for the rest of the day, he was on fire.
He was on fire.
Swag.
That's right.
Confidence.
Yeah.
And led the way on the trivia.
Yeah.
I mean, we supported him, but he was the
He was the
guy.
lead dog. He was like the sled dog. Like he was like if you're a musher, like you're Herbie Nyukpuk, the Shish Maref Marauder, and you got the
Can
lead
I work
dog.
that into a trivia question for the drive
the
somehow?
lead dog. Herbie, he might get into the Alaska Hall of Fame.
I thought he was in the Hall of Fame.
I don't think he's in yet.
Oh.
I just got the ballot. I get being a Hall of Fame member, I get a vote. Of course, he got my first vote. Herbie Nyukpuk. Whew, gosh, I used to, as a kid, watching him mush. It's amazing. Just amazing. It was from Shishmaref.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Somebody asked, are those expired Dion sunglasses?
No. Those are new.
Okay.
Those are fairly new.
Okay.
Fairly new.
Okay.
I haven't really worn
Do you
I don't
believe?
really wear sunglasses. I'm not a real sunglass guy.
Guys, if it wasn't for Russell Wilson, we don't have a franchise quarterback. And let's face it.
God bless Bo Nix.
That's what we've needed more than anything. So thank you, Russell Wilson, for helping deliver the Denver Broncos franchise quarterback.
You're going to love it, brother.
How?
Well,
I'm trying to parse
Fit
that
your
out.
narrative.
Well, if he wasn't the abject disaster that he was, then I don't know if we would have gotten to the point where we, resorted to such like extreme measures. Like, okay, we're bringing in a coach
we would
who we know will be around him for about 5 minutes and decide, nope. And then we had to have the ownership in place to be able to eat the contract.
Yeah.
And then you had to be, bad enough with him to put yourself in a position to draft a quarterback. So in many respects, I get what the texter's saying. Russell Wilson was a necessary evil to get to this point.
If you would have hired Sean Payton earlier, Russell would have never been here. And you still would have.
Well, but Sean wasn't back in play back then.
No. I'm saying that Sean has a lot more to do with us having a quarterback, because Sean came in here and the ownership gave him the authority, carte blanche, to do what he needed to do, based upon his history.
Boy, you know what? There's so much of what's going on with this Broncos team that you trace back to how important the new ownership was, right?
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Jeez. Like at the time, I knew we were making a big deal of it and all the different candidates, but I knew it was important. But now that we have the benefit of hindsight, you just realize how important it is and how they got it right.
Right.
And how we're really lucky in this town. 3 of the teams have really good owners.
Right. Pockets all the way down to the cuffs at the bottom of their pants.
And I'm actually feeling somewhat optimistic about the new direction over there at 20th and Blake as well. So it's a good time. It's a good time. We'll get out of here and first tell you, as we head on out the door, we are really, really happy and very, very thankful for all of you who have been helping out with our Denver Sports Equipment Drive as we've partnered up with our friends at the Blue Sports Stable in Superior. Sports Equipment Drive benefiting recruiting classroom. It's going on till December 20th, and we love what we've seen so far. A lot of really good, solid sports equipment that a lot of young people can use to further their sports and athletic dreams. We're taking donations of gently used or new sports equipment for drop-off locations and a full list of needed items. Head to denversports.com/equipment. All right, we'll get the drive. I'm going to go into my cone of silence here. Make sure Richie is not lurking around, and we'll put together our questions for the drive. Hey, Richie, you going to be on the drive later today? Huh?
I might pop in just for trivia.
A fun fact, you could have let me know last week when I was like, hey, Richie, here are my questions. What do you think? All right. I love you, man. It was Richie. It was you all along. Take him out to the boat. Let's go fishing. We got Dover and Cecil coming up next.
Join Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan and Blue Sports Stable in Superior for our Denver Sports Equipment Drive, benefiting Recruiting Classroom. We're taking donations of new or gently used sports equipment through December 20th. Head to denversports.com/equipment for a list of drop-off locations and most needed items. And help us spread some cheer this holiday season.
Hey guys, holidays are here, and there's somebody in your life, that wonderful woman in your life, your wife, your girlfriend, your mother, somebody you want to get something really special for, yet you still have, a budget. Hey, Mark Schlereth here with a terrific idea. How about a gift certificate for my guys over at Beau Visage Skincare and Spa? They specialize in wonderful services like European facials, soothing therapeutic massages, and a whole lot more. Guys, I'm telling you what, I'll be honest with you. You can get services anywhere, but Beau Visage, I'm telling you, they are special. It's an unbelievable place, luxurious spa, great services at affordable prices. You're going to love it, and you'll never go wrong getting a gift certificate from Beau Visage. I'm telling you, one of their great deals is about a half day at the spa, catered lunches and the whole 9 yards. I'm telling you what, it is great, and it's easy shopping. All you have to do is pick up the phone, 303-779-5002, or online at bvspa.com. This year, give her the gift of relaxation, give her the gift of pampering, give her the gift of Beau Visage, 303-779-5002, or online at bvspa.com.
Happy holidays, Colorado.
Dave, come on. Isn't that a little early?
No. Who wants to wait for savings? No one. Lock in our below-market 4.75 5-year fixed, 5.81 APR.
Wait, you have a 4.75% rate fixed for 5 years?
Yes, and it comes with our lowest rate for life program. Our trademark lowest rate for life program allows you to lock in savings today, and if the market does improve after you close, even as little as 0.5%, we can redo your loan with no lender fees and no appraisal fee. And there's no limit to the number of times you can use this. This is the best program in the industry. Plus, our holiday bonus, no payments until January of 26, and access up to $15,000 cash benefits just in time for the holidays. Call us now at 303-LOW-RATE. That's 303-LOW-RATE or online at usmloan.com.
All loans subject to approval and change. See website for complete details. License number 392126.
If hip or knee pain is slowing you down, turn to Colorado Joint Replacement, home to some of the state's top trained surgeons. With 4 convenient locations in Denver, Lone Tree, Littleton, and Cheyenne, Wyoming, they specialize exclusively in joint replacement, using the latest technology and highest performing implants to deliver better outcomes and faster recovery. You'll receive expert, compassionate care and a personalized surgical plan to get you moving again. Visit coloradojoint.org to schedule your appointment today. That's coloradojoint.org.
This season, we'll let Santa handle the gifts. Postman Law delivers results. Over $3 billion recovered for injured clients. When you're hurt, Postman Law delivers for you. Postman delivers. Call 844-POSTMAN.
Attorney advertising.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. Every time I crack